All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is? It is time for your Concorde Education Rocket League 1v1 Summer Bash. I am your host, Jammin' Joey, thrilled to be here as always. And wow, let me start off with saying we have quite a bit of a stacked tournament here today. And I am thrilled, very excited to get on into it. I believe we have potentially 32 SSLs that will be joining us. So this will definitely be a pretty high caliber tournament. Now, don't get me wrong. We definitely still have a good variety of other ranks. I think I saw around 5 golds in the tournament and then like 10 plats, and it keeps going up, as we reach diamond and champ. And of course, once we get to grand champ, we have a lot of GCs everywhere from high GC, low GC. So we'll definitely be seeing a handful of some really good players here today. First off, I want to say thank you, everybody, for popping on in. Really excited, as I already said, to get on into this. And if you are signed up for the tournament and you have not checked in yet, go check in. We want to make sure we get everybody into this tournament, and this would be our second time doing a tournament through start.gg. Although don't be fooled, we have done many Rocket League tournaments in the past. This is our second one through start.gg, and we continuously want to make these bigger and better. And the last one that we did through start.gg, we had some people that weren't familiar with start.gg, how to sign up, how to check in, how to do everything. And with that, they ended up missing check-in, and then we tried to fix it by bringing them back in, but then it just resulted in messing up the whole bracket. We ended up fixing it, but we don't want that this time. So we want to make sure you're here and you're ready to play. So if you're not checked in, reach out here in chat, reach out in our Discord, and also reach out to the guy in the sky, Mr. Night Sky. I have to give a big shout out to him. I could not do this tournament without him. He's doing a lot of the stuff in the back end, making sure everything is okay. So if you have any issues, any questions, reach out, like I said, on our Discord, post it here. This is probably the only way I'll see it. Don't reach out to me on Discord because I'm looking here. And on top of that, reach out to him directly, and he'll be able to make sure that you are all set and good to go. We have about 6 minutes until we're going to jump into this tournament. So again, if you're not checked in, go check in. If you have a friend or a buddy who may be participating in this tournament, you haven't heard from them yet, call him, call his mom, call his dad, call his brother, his sister, his cousin, his aunt and uncle, and say, yo, you got to get on the game. Otherwise, you're going to get disqualified, because anybody who is not checked in after our start-in time, well, I'm sorry to say, but you will not be making it into the tournament. We want to make sure we honor everybody who is here and on time and ready for this. But let me say, we've already got a pretty decent amount of people jumped on in. I'm actually going to jump on over and see if I can see the amount of players. I got to switch over, so give me a minute. I'm still getting fully familiarized with start.gg. We have 65 players currently checked in. So we have a total of 128 players that definitely signed up. I do believe we only had around 50 players that checked in for our last tournament. So we're already beating that one, and we still got 5 more minutes until the next one. But I got to give a big shout out to everyone. How are we all doing today? Thanks again for joining on in. Let me go ahead and check out chat. Yo, Magical. Here's the death. Hey, yo, Diamond 3. Let's go. Of course, H2 Angels. Super happy to be here hosting. Super excited. Check-in done. Game starts in 5 minutes. Oh, check-in is done. So if you have not checked in yet, I'm sorry to say you didn't check in an appropriate amount of time. Yo, what's up? Now, I will also say there is a lot of you, and I tried my best to review your guys' names beforehand, but let me tell you, some of your guys' spellings on your name is so wild. So if I at any point botch your name or say the completely wrong name, come yell at me in chat. Just say, yo, that's not how you say my name. And then try and break it down for me. So that way I don't continue to humiliate myself here, because some of you guys have some pretty wild names and I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it. But for the most part, I think I got a decent grasp, but I may mess somebody's name up once or twice and hopefully I end up fixing it throughout the tournament. Ira? Is that how you say your name? Iha? Ira? That's what I'm saying, dude. I am not good when it comes to saying some of your guys' names. I would say Ira, but maybe I'm completely wrong. Could be no. Yep, completely wrong. Not even close. How would you break down your name? Okay. So we did already start the tournament, so hopefully it's like the word era. Era. That's how. Oh, I'm against era. I don't know how else to say it. Yo, definitely unknown. Okay, so it does look like only one match to start. Wow. Okay. So I'm actually gonna jump on over, bro. There's a lot of SSLs, so you're not gonna be the only one that is feeling like they are potentially cooked. I gotta jump over to our bracket setup, view bracket. Ooh, shoot. Brackets. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Only one game is starting right here, right off the bat. It looks like most people are getting like a round bye. And we have one player. We have Neo, who has checked in, and we're waiting on OP Gamer. OP Gamer, come on, sign on up, so then that way we can get you going. We can get the matches a rolling. Also, I want to clarify, but in ones, it was a free turn. Yeah. You're plat. Hey, it doesn't matter. See, here at the end of the day, we just want to provide free tournaments for you guys to jump on in. And I'll kind of explain a little bit more about that free portion coming up. I mean, Rocket League will always be free, but we are hosting another different variation of a tournament. And I'll get into that later. But I want to make clear that if you are, hold on, give me 1 second. I got to get this going. Okay. It looks like, all right, so our first match is away. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump in. If you guys have any critiques, anything that you would like us to do, anything that you want us to improve on, the only reason we've been able to continuously improve these tournaments is because you guys have given us feedback. So definitely give us feedback. We're going to have a form. We'll post it out here. If it's not posted quite yet, we'll post it out in a minute. But let us know what you guys think of this tournament, what you like, what you don't like, what you hope to see in the future. You know, we got a lot of feedback that we wanted a single elimination over a lower, or like a single elimination, best of 3 versus doing a double elimination. And if you're like, no, I want the double elimination, or I like this, or I like that, let us know, because the only way that we will continuously improve these tournaments is by your guys' feedback. So definitely leave us some feedback. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you didn't like. And that way we can improve it for next time, because we just want to make these better and better. And the only way we really know what you guys as our community wants is by you guys telling us. All right, so the match hasn't been made quite yet. Once the oh, no, maybe it has, and I just put in the wrong number. There we go. All right. That is going to call it here for that. I'm going to stop talking now, and we are going to switch over. Actually, I got a little bit more time. We've got one player in our match, and then we're going to wait for the other one. Once the other one joins in, we'll switch over into the game. Can I have commentary? I will be really My match, and I'm going against SSL. Okay, Magical. We'll definitely look for you. I'll keep a close eye on you. So your game doesn't start in 27 minutes, I'm guessing, because we put it to not start for another 30 minutes. That may be something that we need to change for our next tournament. We just wanted to make sure that we don't miss everybody. There was also supposed to be more people that were in round one, but we only have one team in round one. And oh boy, okay, I'm not going to waste no more time. Let's jump over to the game because I think we have a big discrepancy here in the ping. Yeah, so OP Gamer sitting at 268 ping, and Proverbers. All right, there we go. At a nice, comfortable 32, and Proverbs gonna start off with an easy goal. Proverbs, yeah. Proverbs from the Bible. Is that it? I'm pretty sure. Proverbs. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not gonna Proverbs. All right. See, I can figure it out. Like I said, I may mess up the name once or twice, but I'll definitely figure it out. If you just give me like a moment or two, we'll figure it out, and we'll all figure it out together. So I really appreciate you guys. Go ahead and keep making fun of me, yell at me. That's the only way I'll get better. All right, let's jump into this. Proverbs, with a 1-goal lead, has a huge ping advantage. OP Gamer coming in. Ooh. Proverbs hits that top bins. Ooh, I will say this is U.S. Central. Did you agree on Central? It should be East. I think we caught our first potential cheater or issue. Proverbs. No, I forgot. Okay. All right. After this match, if you can, let's say you can play it out, but after match, if OP Gamer wants to switch, then do it. All right. So everybody out there, since most of you still have to wait just a little bit longer, make sure you make these servers East. The only way that I'm going to allow you guys to not make it East is if you both agree and say, hey, can we please make this West? Can we please make this? Ah, okay. I don't want to invite them while we, I can't invite them to a game. I gotta, maybe we can reach out. I'm going to keep this match going. I don't want to interrupt this. How do I join? So the tournament has already started. If you want to join, you got to join up in our Discord where we'll be posting all of our upcoming tournaments. Give me 1 second. I'm going to reach out to Mr. OP Gamer. Apologies that the sound has gone away. I will be doing my best to get that back. Reach out in start.gg chat. Okay. I'll just tell him to reach out. We want to make sure this is fair, all right? We don't want to make this unfair by any means. Discord is Concorde. What is it? I think it's Concorde.gg. Discord.gg. Let me look. I'm going to. Oh, hold on. Oh, Proverbs. What a shot. While this is loading up, let's go ahead and switch over. Yeah, discord.gg/Concorde. So right there, you want to join into the Discord. Otherwise, we'll also make sure that we post it here in the chat. Yes, this was announced over a month ago on our Discord. But hey, we'll be doing many more. We've done many Rocket League tournaments in the past, and we will be doing many more Rocket League tournaments moving forward. So if you're looking to join, definitely, like I said, join up in the Discord, and we'll get you up there and going. Proverbs goes for a little low play. Ooh, bump. Proverbs keeps this going. Bounce off the back wall. OP Gamer. Ooh, does get beat out. Proverbs really popping off. Showing up in our first match. I mean, the only individuals to have a round 1. All right. Clicking back in. Proverbs goes up. Buys the shadow play. OP Gamer with no boost. Very awkward position. A corner commit. And that is going to give Proverbs all day. Finds the reset. Doesn't get the reset, but no need. I mean, Proverbs is going to easily put this one away. We got a really solid corner commit there by OP Gamer. And that is going to be an easy opportunity there for Proverbs. Ooh, a little bit of a delayed kickoff. Grabs the mid or the side boost. Dodges the demo. Fakes out the touch. And Proverbs can't quite put this one away. OP Gamer does get the bump, but Proverbs recovers. Follows up. Puts this one down. Proverbs going to go high. Grabs a reset. Goes for the musty. Fakes the musty. OP Gamer finds the save. I ain't getting past round 1. Hey, yes, you did. Yes, you did, because this is technically round 1. Everyone else has gotten to round 2. A nice ceiling shot. Good reset off of the ceiling to follow down. Very good control here. Proverbs gives up, gets the one touch, reset off the ceiling, slams that puppy down. Proverbs trying to do a little style. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. We'll bring the sound right back. At least I have no chance of being first rounded. Sir Peaks, why is this? Do you have a good first round? Thank you. All right, so we'll have to see, yeah, because OP Gamer definitely, I mean, the ping is really massive, so not sure how much East will help, but good sportsmanship. Good sport. All right. Everyone, again, do not forget, please, please, please make sure you make it East unless both of you agree. Both of you guys are on different sides. You know, you're both like, oh, well, we're on the East side, so let's just do that. All right, does look like both of them left. So they're going to go ahead and restart. I'm going to show my Unk style here for a minute and show off my crown, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and switch back. Now, let me look at the bracket. We should have our next match starting in a little bit. How much longer? Another 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Another 20 minutes until the next one starts. So we're gonna be waiting here for a little bit. Once we get past everybody who's waiting, thank you guys so much for waiting to jump into your match. I will say, once we get into our next match, then I don't think it's going to take as long, because some of these may go to a best of 3. Most of these early ones will probably be done after just 2 matches. But I think after that, everything should kind of start pacing through a lot better. Did you just say massive? Yeah, I said massive, dude. That's massive. Oh, another thing, I always got to give my big shout out to Big Water Company. Make sure you guys are drinking water. We got a big tournament ahead, and we got to stay hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. We got to make sure that we're all good to go and taking care of ourselves. We're using a lot of brain power here today. All right, so it sounds like the lobby is back up. Let me go ahead, join in. Yes. Last game it was Proverbs. All right. There we go. Magical, yours starts in 14 minutes. All right. Well, let me see if I can find you while I got a minute. Is your name Magical here in start.gg, or is it something else? Windows F. No, not Windows F. Control F. There we go. Magical. No, I do not see you. So what's your name? This is what I'm talking about. You guys be having different names on everything. Blaze. Okay. Blaze? I think it's Blaze. Or is it? Yeah, Blaze. That's how I'd say that. Barre. Bear bark. Okay. Bear bark. Bar bark. There you are. Okay. I see you. I'll definitely do my best. I'll jump in. You'll be the first one I jump in. And that's the thing, too. If you want to be up on stream, definitely let us know. Say, yo, check me out on stream, bro. This is my name on start.gg. And then we'll make sure that we do our best to find you. But until then, we have one more match. Okay, so we definitely see a bit of an improvement. 240 ping. That's still so disgustingly high. And Proverbs is going to start out again with the first goal. OP Gamer, big commit there. Whose name is SNY Angel? That is Angel. He's one of my my old students. Very, very good player. Very high-ranked player. Going to glaze him up a little bit. Definitely a top-tier player. Child prodigy. All right, OP Gamer. Definitely doing a little better. Starting off strong. And, oh, Proverbs, what a flick. Nasty flick to start out. Getting that one close. Good. Easy. Flick top bins. OP Gamer sends this one to the back corner. Proverbs now gets behind this. Plays it close. Has a lot of time, a lot of space. OP Gamer going to try and play reactive. Another monster flick from the half field. Proverbs getting a solid 2 or 3 goal lead. Yeah, so and this is the thing. We'll definitely see a good variety of players. Like I said, we have some really high ranked players. We've got some really solid overall players. Oh, Proverbs! 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 That was nasty! Oh, holy! Oh, someone clipped that! That was crazy! I mean, I know he had time, but oh, man. Dude, that was insane. Going in the highlight. Going in the... That was crazy, bro. lost connection. He did. What was that? He got so excited. He literally lost connection right after. That was insane. Oh my gosh. That is wild. An OP gamer. Oh no. You expect to beat this. Yeah. No, that is wild. OP gamer trying to be respectful and just wait. I don't know what happened, bro. He must have gotten okay, Proverbs wins, match is over. Okay. He must have gotten so excited. He literally just like turned off his PC. That was wild. That was absolutely insane. I'm speechless. That was one of the coolest things I've seen here in one of our matches. So big shout out to Proverbs on that. That was that 4 resets. That was 4 stall resets. I mean, resets in general are not that easy. And to do 4 resets, I mean, yeah, there were stalls, but even that is pretty nasty. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe our next matches will be starting here momentarily. Let me go ahead, check the bracket, see what is going on. All right, so we need to just wait a little bit longer. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. And we will get into this just in a minute. But, wow, what a way to start off our first match. Proverbs really just popping the helicopter. Yeah, the helicopters. He was just spinning and twisting and reset 4 of them back to back and gets the finish. So excited. He just kicks his PC and turns it off right then and there. I would have kicked my PC, bro. I would have kicked my entire desk and flipped it upside down, and that would have turned off everything. I came here to clip and I did it. Yeah, he's like, I came here to clip, I did it, and I can go home. All right, everyone, have a good night. I don't need to play no more. Like that was nasty. That was wild. Oh my. All right. Let's regain composure here. Let's get ready. Our next matches should be starting here in just a little bit. Holy snacks. That was pretty good. Big respects on that one. Wow. That's how you know I got a good opponent. Yeah. Yeah. If they're doing 4 resets on you. Dang. Woo. All right. What time is it? What time is it? We still got a little bit of time. I'm honestly surprised that there was not a single other round 1, because if there was just one more round 1, then we would have jumped in. But nope, there wasn't a single other round 1, which kind of mind-blowing to think. Big shout out to a lot of these players. I know we got Cam up in here. A lot of players have reached out letting me know that Cam has definitely been the fear factor coming in as the #1 seed in this tournament. Very, very good player, very well known in the Rocket League community. We have some other really high-ranked players. Now, not to put a scope on the guy or anything, but we do have Cap, all right? And Cap has been absolutely popping off. Cap has won the last 2 Rocket League 1v1 tournaments. So we also got to keep an eye on him, because he's been doing really good. Every single one of these Rocket League 1v1 tournaments, he's shown up and he's win. So you may be an absolute ranked monster, but being in a tournament is a little bit different. And because we were talking about Cap, let's go ahead and jump on in and check out his first game, see how it goes. And then I know a couple of you guys also said, hey, jump in. So after we check out Cap, see what the fierce competitor looks like, then we'll jump out and then we'll check on some of you guys. I got one of you saved right here, Mr. Bark. I love Fortnite. So you'll get the name and password from start.gg. All right. Cam is jumping in. Now, we saw Proverbs. Let me switch on over. Duh. All right, so we just saw the absolute domination of Proverbs. But here, he's going up against Cam, the #1 seed in this tournament. And right off the bat, Cam coming out with a massive demo. Proverbs going to shoot this one downfield, continuing a little pressure. Cam, nice pre-flip into the touch. And Cam going in for another demo and does land, finding the demo. Proverbs going to try and find some space. Proverbs goes up high. Cam gets the reset off of the back wall, tries to go for the waterfall reset, but Proverbs does find the save. Nice little flick. Cam is going to be there, though. Gets the recovery, goes off of the back wall. Cam going in for a demo, does get the bumps and pushes Proverbs off to the side, and the first goal is going to go to Cam. And with a nice, solid kickoff here, goes up, going to grab this first reset, goes for the double reset, goes for a musty. Proverbs there, finds an easy save, but Cam with a quick recovery. Cam, low boost. Can Cam follow up on this? Ooh, big touches. Proverbs now doing the best to dodge the demo. Look at how demo heavy Cam is right now. I mean, really just threatening, constantly pushing. And look at that, even right there, Cam going for the demo, pushing Proverbs back, not letting them. Both goals coming in from these demo and bump attempts. All right, Proverbs now does have the ball. We've seen him do crazy things earlier in this tournament. Feeling warm. Now goes for a bump of his own, but not able to land the touch. Cam now with the ball. Goes up high and gets one touch. Proverbs trying to save this, but no. Cam is going to be there to put it away yet again. I love Fortnite. Reach out to Night Sky. Night Sky should be able to help you here. I see your messages. Reach out to Night Sky, or Night Sky may be able to reach out to you, and we should be able to get you on in. All right. We're going to watch Cam go for one more. Double touch off the back wall, but Proverbs does jump up. Good recovery here. Cam gets one touch, makes it awkward. Now Proverbs goes up, gets the little air dribble attempt, but does lose control. And this goes to show the difference between high-ranked players and high-ranked players. Proverbs able to give us a quadruple reset in that first match, helicopter reset. But here, Cam just bringing on like so much pressure. Yes, these games are best of threes. Cam, a nice little dodge. Proverbs really finding his footing here. A nice pinch off the ceiling, but Cam is back. Full tank of boost, going to go up. Another threatening spot, goes for the fake musty, gets the reset and puts it away. Cam, truly the competitor of this tournament. There's a reason that Cam is coming in as the #1 seed. All right, let's jump on out. Let's jump on in to another. I'm going to switch over. I don't want you guys seeing what's going on. And I do have one player right here that I've got their information. I'm going to put theirs in. We're going to jump in. They were in the chat. And then after that, we're going to jump over to another player. Ooh. Let me make sure I spelt it right. I did. Let me do it one more time. No? Okay, all right. So, who was that? That was Magical. Magical, I am unable to find your match. So, if you can hear me out there in chat, let me know what's going on. Why I can't find your match. And we'll catch you on the next one. Oh, shoot. I put in the wrong one. Oopsie. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. I was like, that looks familiar. All right. One more time. Especially in these first early matches, I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm going to be doing my best to jump on in and let you guys see yourself. So, again, if you want to be on stream, let me know. Post it again in chat. Let me know, hey, guys, I want to be on stream. Here's my name on start.gg, and we're going to do our best to pop you in, because in these first few matches, we want to get as many of you as we possibly can. Let me switch over and get you actually on stream. Get as many of you on stream. Angel is my name. I'm in game. All right, hers to death. I see you. I see you. You can cast stars if you want. Mine start as Blaze. Okay. Blaze? Blaze. I think it's Blaze. Oh, Fade here trying to go for the pogo. So Fade here, another really high-end player. Very top-ranked player, SSL in all of the game modes. I don't know if he's currently SSL, but has been SSL in all the game modes, and actually recently won a Rocket League 1v1 tournament at the high school level, I believe, providing himself a scholarship opportunity for college. So this kid right here really setting himself up for the longevity of his Rocket League career. Also, on top of that, just a very skilled player above all. So super happy and excited to see Fade out here playing some matches. Ooh, Masked Killer. A little bit of an awkward one there. Now, okay, I wanted to make sure we are on East. Masked Killer is also at a massive ping deficit. So, very unfortunate for the Killer man. Fade goes for the touch off the back wall. Not able to quite find the mechanics he's looking for. Definitely wants to find some type of clip to start out. And this is definitely one of the best spots to start doing this. So, Masked Killer bumps Fade and gives him a nice sorry in chat. All right, let's see if we can see one more good attempt here by the Fade man. He goes up, grabs a reset, grabs another reset, one more reset, pinch off of the side wall. What a shot. That's a good one right there. That could potentially be clip worthy as well. I mean, look at that. Was that double reset, pinch off the sidewall? Nice shot. All right, we're going to jump out. We're not going to stay too long. Like I said before, I want to jump on into as many matches as possible. Let me go ahead and who do we got? Okay, Blaze, you definitely posted. So let me see if I can find you. Where are you? There you are. Where are you? I see you, but I don't see your, you're in round 2. Why can't I see your info? Oh, no. Interesting. Blaze, I'm currently on you, but I do not see your info as of right now. I do not see your... Oh, there it is. There it is. I got it. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Thank you guys again for letting me know, hey, I want to be on stream. All right, looks like we came in right here at the end. So let's chillax, see what's going on. DQ straight to grand finals. Let's do it. H2O Angels getting DQ'd straight to grand finals. I believe it. I believe it. Jared, your opponent is not there to move on or to check in. How do you move on? Thank you for reaching out, Jared. Ooh, Blaze, what a nice flick off of the car. Good start. Reach out to Night Sky. Night Sky. Oh, gosh. Here I'm talking about the match, but I don't even have the match in. Reach out to Night Sky. Night Sky should be able to help you get started. All of the information should be on start.gg. Oh, the double reset. Blaze. Very nice touch. Oh, reset off of the ceiling into the double reset. It's not there. Okay, also, reach out to Night Sky. Night Sky should be able to help direct you. You don't? Neither one of you have the match information? Yeah, you guys need to reach out to the Night Sky. He should be able to help make sure you guys are all good to go. You have reached out to him? Okay. Give him 1 minute, and he definitely should get back to you. Yeah, on start.gg, for some of you guys that have never done this. Oh, what an own goal. For the guys that haven't done this, I know it may be a little confusing at first, but you guys should be able to, like, you get in there, you find your match, you click it, and it tells you one of you are going to make the match. With definitely unknown said he's going to make the match, and the other one can send it. Definitely unknown. If you have the match info, can you just at least send it? Is Cap not present? Cap should also be here with us today. I do believe I have Cap's match information. I don't know if the guys have started. You have the info, so definitely, can you send it to Ira just directly? You start.gg. Oh, he's here, but he's sitting in spectate. Interesting. Interesting, Cap. Just join up. Glad I'm not playing against Blaze. Yeah, Blaze is popping off right now. Look at that little touch. Oh, what a touch. All right, Blaze. Really good, honestly. I mean, big pop off. Another little nice reset. I mean, Blaze really just giving us a show. Really just giving us a show. Thank you, Blaze, for having us. I hope that we can jump on in and see you guys again. I'm going to jump on over to one more. I know a lot of our round ones may be finishing up here. Anybody else who is in a match or just about to start a match wants us to check out your match, let us know. Yeah, I see no Cap. Mr. Cap. I'm not sure where Mr. Cap is. Mr. Cap, if you're currently out there, we are currently waiting for you in game. Just sitting here waiting for you. So, Cap, if you'd like to show up for your match, love to have you. You're one of the top dogs here in this Concorde tournament, and we'd really love it if you showed up. So, I don't know. It's never like this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where Cap is, man. Extra time. Otherwise, Cap made the lobby. Oh, Cap made the lobby. Or needs to join. Okay, so it's switched around. You're not supposed to be in this. You're supposed to use that information to join his lobby. Yeah. So it will tell you, if you get the match information, it will tell you, hey, you make the lobby. Otherwise, if it just gives you the match information, then you will join the lobby. Technoblade 99 playing right now. All right, let me look for you. Technoblade 99 playing right now. Versus Breezy. Okay. All right, let's join on up. Let's see you guys. And then we should be able to jump over and check out Cap's game. Looks like they just needed a minute to figure it out. All right. Blaze versus Technoblade. Here they are. Woo! Oh, let me switch over to this. And let me switch over to the game. Breezy tries to get behind this. Breezy with that nice, slick-looking car. Gotta say, I really like it. Technoblade. Good dunk. Oh, almost a demo. Breezy shoots this one real high. Technoblade finds the save. Breezy pops an awkward corner shot, but this could be an opportunity here for Technoblade. No, Breezy ends up getting the cut on him. Awkward touches. And there we go. Breezy starts off with the first goal. So I do believe Breezy here is a Season 2 Supersonic Legend. Could be multiple seasons Supersonic Legend, but has reached SSL and gotten rewards. Nice flick over. Good bait out here on the Technoblade. Technoblade definitely holding his own still. Only 2-goal lead here in the first minute. Oh, Technoblade almost finding the save, but Breezy going to put another one away. All right, your opponent may not have won you won 8-1 and then the other one gave up. Okay. I would say definitely sounds like they may have forfeited. So you can report your game. You can wait a little bit longer, report your game, and then if nothing happens, then I would say you're all good to go, Angel. All right, Mr. Magical. Is your lobby up and going now? Come on. 1 second, definitely. All right. So the match info isn't in the Discord. It's in start.gg. All right. Just know, though, you definitely want to find the match info moving forward through start.gg because that's how you're going to find everything. All right. Let me find Magical. I got to find Magical's name again. Boom, boom. Where are you? Bear. Okay. Thank you. Bear. There we go. Boom. All right. Breezy, absolutely popping off. Let's jump out. We're going to jump into our next one. Again, sorry, guys, on all the jumping around, but we want to get as many people as we possibly can here into the stream, at least in this first match. So jumping in to everybody's game as soon as possible is our top priority. But as the tournament continues to go on, we will be chilling out a lot more, staying in people's games a lot longer, and just making sure that everybody is good to go. We want to honor you guys all jumping in. Make sure you all get your 2 minutes of fame. All right, BB versus Fluent. Fluent goes up, gets a reset. Oh, a tie game. This is the first tie game that we've seen. Fluent bringing this one back. Goes up, off of the wall, gets a reset. Goes down, going for a pinch. Goes for the pogo instead. Grabs it, gets a little reset. BB goes for the tackle. Fluent really just trying to go for clips right now. Fluent brings this one to the side. Goes up off of the ceiling. Grabs a reset. Can't follow up. Although Fluent looks like they're a very mechanical player, they're going to have to be careful here because BB does have the game tied currently. Ooh, Fluent with one. Fluent has a lot of time here. BB goes in for the tactical fake. Fluent goes up, gets a reset, gets a reset, gets a little backwards musty, and finds the touch. BB not able to keep that one out. BB skirt. Skewer. Fluent goes for the fake touch. Low boost. One touch. Oh, and I'm barely able to find that save. That was very close. Fluent now gets behind this. Goes for a monster flick. Gonna put this one away with a little breezy. Doesn't get the flick off of the breezy, but still goes for the mechanic regardless. Accidentally confirmed him winning the second match. Ooh, BB. Trying to make sure BB keeps this one close. Well, if you guys can still play it out, go ahead and play it out. And then if we got to change something, then we can try and change something. Fluent gets one touch. BB. Ooh, Fluent just bumping the heck out of BB. But BB finds the breakaway. Fluent gets the touch. Is that an own goal? It is an own goal. BB keeping himself locked up in this game. BB with a solid 50. BB, ooh, almost putting this one away. Fluent puts it away. Says, nah, 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 nah. I'm going to win this game. Monster flick. Fluent with a good old 50. Goes for the bounce off of the wall. Gets a reset. Ooh. And there it is. Fluent is going to win the first game. Or is that the second game? That may have been the second one. I was out of boost. Magical. Good games, though. Good games, honestly. Really good games. Good attempts. You kept it close. Only a 1-goal game. That's got to feel good. All right. So I'm going to jump over here real quick. See what we got going on. All right, these two. Let's actually jump into their game. Era and Unknown. They've been talking nonstop in chat, so we got to show them a little love. 0. All right, here we go. Boom. Jumping in. Unknown versus Era. Era with a 2-goal lead. You need Cap to make the game? Okay, so because you confirmed it, did Cap not make the new lobby? I don't know if Cap is in chat, so I'm not sure if Cap may see that. Do you have a way of reaching out to Cap in start.gg? How did it even let you confirm the second game? You guys should have played both games. And then Cap is waiting for his opponent. Is he waiting for his next opponent? Or... is he waiting for... because I think they only played one game, and then Boris accidentally confirmed that he won both games. Something, I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not looking at Start.DG. This is why Mr. Night Sky is the most valuable player. Oh, and Unknown ties it up because I can't do all this, and he's got a lot. You only played one. Unknown. Fighting the pressure. Gets up on this. Could be another goal. No. Shut down. Unknown brings this one around. Easy goal. Nice little flick. Top bands. Unknown is now going to take the lead since we have started this match. Era does get the boost. Gets behind this. Goes for the hook shot. Very smart. What a fake. Almost putting this one away. Unknown just barely able to get the save on that one. Era does try and get a 50, but it's not going to work out. Gets behind the ball. A little pop over. And a pass to Unknown. But a massive 50 save here. Era now brings this one to the sidewall. Continues the pressure. Has a decent amount of boost. Goes for the flick, but it's a little low. But does find a decent 50-50. Sir Peaks down to play on stream. All right, we'll definitely check you out. Thanks for popping in here. Let me know. All right, Unknown gets behind this. We got to see how is this first one going to turn out. We currently have a 5-5. Era goes for the shot, but Unknown gets the save. We've got to see who's going to win this one, and then we're going to jump out. These two have been talking in chat this entire time. Era now bringing this one back. Unknown goes for the shot. Era keeping this behind. Era gets a good demo, puts this one away. This should be it. No! Unknown gets the save on the final second. Overtime. Is it going to be a kickoff goal? Unknown has an opportunity, pops the shot, and it is in top right corner. Wow. Crazy. Unknown. What a good shot. Yeah, that was a crazy save right there. That almost would be clip worthy for that one. That was pretty good. All right. Sir Peaks, you reached out. Let me jump over, see if I can find you. Peaks? Where are you? Can I find you? Peaks. There you are. All right, your match about to start. Okay, I don't have your information quite yet. Oh wait, Peaks, you're right here. I see you. Aha! Okay, let me go ahead. Let's grab. All right, ladies and gentlemen, things are about to start heating up. We've gone through our second round, which means moving on forward, all of these rounds are going to start getting a lot more crazy. They're going to be a little bit higher ranked. We're kind of weeding out some of the mid to lower rank players, but we still have a few holding on. Let's jump into game. Peaks. Goes for a pop and ooh! A nice little shot right off the bat. Season 15, Supersonic Legend. And this is what I'm talking about. We have a lot of SSLs that have signed up to participate and play in this. How would you say this person's name? Aqua? Oh, nice touch. Peaks, though, finds the save out. Peaks going to follow up on this. Let me switch back over to chat so I can see what's going on. Nice little flick there. You finally got into a match, H2O Angels? All right, let's go. Peaks gets one touch, but it's not a save. Super close. All right, we're going to have to jump in, see if we can. I got one other player I want to see. We got Cam. We got Hers to Death. We got Angels. We want to get all of you guys on stream, so I'm going to chill out here for just one more minute. See Peaks, because, I mean, come on. We've got to give some respect to the pros or the guys that be like, yo, check out my match. Oh, the mess. But the touch. What a save. Followed up by a counter attack. Wow. What a nasty play. Yeah, even Peaks said, wow. I'm saying the same thing. What a save. All right, little flick down. Peaks getting behind this. I was scared I was going to DQ straight to the finals. Nah, you're not going to DQ. You're going to have at least a little bit of fight going on. Nice reset. Little whoa! What a touch. That was crazy. Reset, pre-flip. Oh my. That's impressive. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I've got one other player here. I want to see if I can jump in, and then I got another player. All right, let's see. All right, Fluent. We've seen Fluent on stream already, but you know who we haven't seen? Mr. Sun Choreo. Fluent pops a shot, but it's going to find its way off. Choreo tries to go for the open net, but can't get the ball in quite yet. Fluent now goes up, gets the reset, goes low, and a nice little doink off of the side. Choreo down by 2. Fluent up by 2. Choreo shuts this one down. Choreo going to get behind this. Goes for a cheeky side shot. Very smart here. Fluent, though. Full tank of boost. Goes for the reset off of the ceiling, and Choreo immediately shuts this down. Fluent now going to try and put this off to the corner. Make it a little less threatening. Choreo whips it around. Choreo brings this shot up high. Fluent gonna get behind this one. Go for a nice hook shot. Play it close. A massive flick. Good shot here by Fluent. Choreo gets the dunk. Tackle on 1. Fluent goes up. Tries to play it low. And Choreo does connect, but it's not going to work out in his favor. Fluent with a massive pinch. Ooh, Choreo with a nice good bump on Fluent, though. This is going to give Choreo an opportunity. Waits for the ball to slow down. Doesn't quite get under it the way he was hoping, but does go for the side attack. Ooh, a big corner commit, and that's going to give Fluent an opportunity to follow up. Choreo really falling behind here in this match. Fluent looking pretty solid. I do believe this is their first match, though, so there could be an opportunity for a massive comeback. Let's see. One more goal. Fluent popping off. Doesn't have any of the stream nerves. Feeling good about being on stream. Fluent does go to the side. Fluent does give this one away a little bit. Choreo gets behind it. Goes up. Goes for the delayed reset. Gonna put it off to the side. Fluent goes for a monster flick. This is threatening, and Choreo finds the save off of his own bar. Hopping up high. A little bump. Okay, we're going to jump out. We know that Fluent definitely taken that first match. So let's jump over here. We got another one. Another absolute OG that we love to see here on stream. Mr. Hers to Death. You're out because you gave him the second win. Yeah, I think that misclick was a massive misclick, Boris. That's really unfortunate. But also, I mean, for next time. Like, okay, not make sure I don't accidentally do that. All right, so we're coming into this match, and right now, Angel does have a 1-goal advantage, but GG's. I appreciate it. And hopefully next time we can figure that out, and we don't have oopsies like that. But thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Sorry for the sorry for that, the oopsie. But next time. Angel pops this one up high. Angel, putting some threat on Grizzy. Oh, a massive demo. This is going to give Angel a lot of time. Grizzy hitting the okay in chat. Going for another bump, but it doesn't work out. Angel does find the recovery. Good luck with the SSL you got. Yeah, see, everyone who is moving on is now going up against SSLs. Hi, Grizzy. Trying to find the shadow defense. Angel, very threatening. Angel finds the bump, and it looks like this game 1 is a shoo-in for Angel. Much love, Concorde. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate your comments. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. And hey, if you got some time, jump in a little bit later and check out the finals, because these will definitely be some sweaty finals going on. Angel gets a nice little flick, and he lets it drop. Game 1 goes to Angel. All right. I'm going to pop out. Let's jump in. We got another absolute OG person who's been in another Rocket League tournament. I think a couple of our Rocket League tournaments here. And also, a quick little shout out, is a part of our esports board. And that's going to be H2O Angels. H2O Angels down by 1 goal. I'm not sure how to say this guy's name. I'd say maybe Quirks? Maybe I'm completely wrong. Somebody knows and you want to help me, let me know. H2 Angels getting some... Oh, real good delay there. My game might end here, but it was a good journey. Yeah. Ooh, H2O Angels getting a little styling going. Works with a nice little pop shot down. H2O Angels with no boost does find the save, but in a very awkward position. Does get another save. H2O Angels has next to no boost. One finds the reset. Gets the touch, but H2O Angels actually gets a nice easy save on this one. Goes for a little pop down himself. And the 50 off of the bar. Ooh. H2 Angels brings this one up. Ooh, that's an uncomfortable save. Shot in. No, it's off of the side. H2O Angels still down by 1 goal. Was robbed the first goal. Last opportunity here. H2O Angels takes it high. No. Immediately shut down. And there it is, a pop to the corner. What a good first game. That had to be the first game. Pretty positive it was. Close game. All right, I'm going to jump out. Close. H2O Angels, very close. That was the first one? Okay. I hope to see you in the next one, because that was definitely a close one. All right, we got somebody else. All right, we got... It's Jared. Ooh, with a 2-goal lead. Versus... X-Stick? I think that's how we would say his name. I could be completely wrong. I'm pretty sure that's how we say his name. Great game. Official, you had a good one? All right, all right. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to hear. Jared, really trying to waste time. Pretty low scoring game. Only 4 goals. Jared trying to go for his 4th goal. But... nice save out. That's going to go in. Good shot. Egg static. Egg static. Static. Ooh. Nice shot by Jared. Kind of botching his name right now. Ecstatic. Ecstatic. I think that's how we say his name. Ecstatic. Could be completely wrong again. All right, no, I think I'm right. Okay, we're right. Zadik. Zadik has to come back in this game. Jared brings this one up high. Gonna go for the double. Ooh, and finds the double. Zadik knew that was threatening, had to jump up, tried to shut it down. Jared looking really good. Now my question is, and I could look myself, but I don't want to click off, you know, for the fun of the game. But maybe I will click off here in just a moment. But what round is this? This should be round 3? Round 3? Round 4? I think it's round 4. Maybe it's round 3. Probably round 3. That makes more sense. Jared, what are these shots? Yeah, okay, this is round 3. You're not playing good? No, Angels. Crazy lag through the ball. Oh. That he's done. Doesn't want to play. Both you guys Central? I will say, whoever made it in Central. Thought he was Central? I'm not sure. I don't know if think he is European. I don't know. I don't know what his ping was, but we definitely saw I think there was definitely a little bit of lag discrepancy. Again, please make sure you do East. And if you are joining a lobby, make sure you verify that you are East. Or if you guys confirm that you want to do a different region, that's fine. Just confirm ahead of time. Otherwise, you may be shafting somebody or somebody's getting shafted. So always double check your homework, ladies and gentlemen. I said this at the start, and I'm going to say it again because we saw round 1 this happen. What is Cap's MMR? He won before. I'm not sure what his current MMR is. But Cap, young Cap, look at him. Coming on in. Nice. Good little delayed touch. Is this you right now? Yo, what is this seating? What is cap seating? Wait, what is cap seeding? I gotta look this up. He said he's 4th seed. First or 2nd seed? Yeah, I will be honest. We did have you as 1st seed, but we do have some really top players, and I appreciate you you saying something about it. All right, so Cap is not even 4th seed, a little bit lower in the seeding, and I do agree. I did originally have Cap as the #1 seed, because he has won more Concorde tournament, but we have some really high ranked players. We wanted to keep you high, though. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. He's only 1377 right now. Yes, yeah, 1377. He's a little bit lower. So we also tried to make this based off of highest peak and current MMR peak and maybe a little rusty if haven't played much this season. All right, Cap. Thank you for popping on in. Let's go ahead. Let's jump out. You played so bad. Oh, but see, this is why. This is why right here, as we're having this conversation with Cap. Yeah, I was gonna say you haven't played Rocket League. You've been on vacation, and that's kind of the whole point of this seeding. So when we seeded this, everybody who's listening up, we seeded it off of everyone's peak rank and their current rank. So if somebody had like an absolute crazy peak rank, then they definitely went up higher in the seeding. But if their current rank didn't even come close to reflecting their peak rank, then we kind of compensated for that a little bit. So people who maybe weren't absolutely popping off and doing as good were, or like didn't really play a lot, we tried to like compensate for that and be like, okay, they're probably not as warm, they're not as ready to play, versus people that are like really grinding really hard. They're clearly showing on their Rocket League tracker that they're doing really good. Then we want to reward people who are doing really good and have a very high rank. But for the most part, I will say some of the high ranked players, like the top SSLs, most of their peaks and their current ranks were pretty similar. I mean, not like similar to their peak rank, but if somebody was peak 2,200, then their current rank was maybe 1,900. And then if somebody was peak 2,100, then maybe their current was like 1,800. So a lot of the like high top ranked dogs were definitely pretty close in rank. I would say, like, I didn't really have to change too much. It's based off of your 2's MMR, but then there also some of your your 1's. There was a lot of kind of, some people don't have 1's MMR or like never played 1's MMR. So it was kind of hard to base people solely off of their 2's or their 1's MMR, because we couldn't base it off of their sole 1's MMR. Some people just didn't play any 1v1 or played literally like next to none for 1's. Oh, Angel. Dude. So trying to take in people's 1's MMR, because 1's is a different game mode than 2's, and your peak MMR and your current 1's and 2's MMR. It was kind of a mixture of all of those things. Yes, if we could do mainly 1's MMR, then it was mainly 1's MMR. But there were a lot of people that just didn't play 1v1. Or if they did, like their MMR on their tracker definitely did not reflect their thing. But hey, I really appreciate you giving us. No, yeah. It was not based. That's what I'm saying. It was not based specifically off of 2's MMR. 2's MMR was brought into consideration if there was no 1's MMR to go off of. Some people are really good at 1's but don't play it. Some people are, so yeah, it's a little harder. But if you have feedback, if outside of you telling us right now, we have a little sheet. Send us feedback. Let us know. Hey, make sure I like this. I didn't like that. Yeah, things were like if we could do 1's, we were doing 1's. But if we couldn't do 1's, then we kind of had to take educated guesses off of peaks and current and balance it and do our best to make this the most fair we possibly could. And on top of that, we had a lot of people that didn't show up. So we had more people that were present in the check, or more people that were present in the tournament that wasn't actually here for the game day. I might have some lag though. All right. Yes, right here. Send us feedback. So pinned right there at the very top, send us feedback. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you recommend. This is very important for us because it helps us make these better and better. This is technically our only time, our second time doing a tournament through start.gg. And we learned a lot the first time, but we can still learn more and make it better. So let us know. I hated this. And this I thought was pretty nice. D is too good. Unknown D is a monster right now. I know I'm kind of talking about the seating and everything, but I'm definitely watching this. And D is going crazy. What a pitch. Nice save, Unknown. D is going pretty wild. Ooh, nice flick. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Dito. Really? I mean, I believe that both of these players are playing on US East right now, and they are definitely both not from US East. They both got pings of 100 plus. But honestly, this is good, especially if they're moving forward. If they get comfortable with playing on US East, and then they decide like, okay, boom, I'm on US East. I can go ahead and, kind of feel comfortable with it. Dutch fellow who grinds a bunch of ones. All right, H2O Angels, big appreciation on having you out here. Really respect it. Next time, you'll hit the grind a little bit more. You'll be ready. I believe it, but thanks for popping on in. No problem. Let's go. Unknown is excited about the second goal. All right, we should have another match here going. I don't think our next one has started quite yet, has it? Let's jump out. Let's see what's going on. I can't move left to right. Nope. Okay, there we go. Nope, still can't move left to right. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. Just paused the screen and left you on it. All right, so we are waiting for a couple other. Does look like the next matches should be starting. Win this for me. All right. GG's. GG. We're going to jump out. We should have another one here that we're starting. Round 4 will be starting here in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll be honest, I know we asked why we were waiting and sitting for some of these, but I'm kind of happy that we are waiting because we have some of these matches that aren't quite done yet. And if they start, then it kind of messes up with the other ones. All right. All left. We should be joining into this one. And what's going on? Let me jump back to chat over here. Watch Comex. All right. Official, thanks for the shout out. We'll go ahead. We'll find his lobby info. And then once I get it, I'll go ahead and join him. We do have this match we're going to watch for a little bit. Mr. Storm. Oh, what a flick by Storm. And we also got Cam. We got to jump back in Cam. See how he's doing. We jumped in and saw him the second match. Okay. You don't know if he's playing right now. When he plays. Our round 4 should be starting here in just a moment. Oh. How do you say your name? Enistra? Enistra. That's how I would say it. Hopefully I got that right. If I don't, someone yell at me. Enistra versus Storm. Very close match. Enistra, nice poppin'. Ooh. Complex just lost his game. Oh, no. No, that's unfortunate. Oh, you should have said a shout out just like a little bit sooner and we could have tried to jump in to see the end at least. Storm goes for a nice flick. Enistra keeps the pressure on. A lot of back and forth right now. Enistra, though, with the 2-goal lead. Storm gets a reset, plays it close, wastes the time, goes for the bump, and misses the bump. Oh, Storm tying up the game, although misses the bump, able to get a nice quick recovery here. Storm finds the 50. Enistra bounces off. This is awkward. Enistra pops it up high. Off of the sidewall, Storm gets the recovery. This should be a goal opportunity for Storm, and it is. Really good recovery there. The counterattack of a lifetime. Okay. We're going to stay at least until the next goal. Ooh! Enistra almost with a pinch. Could be it. No. Storm finds the recovery. Storm brings this one high. Goes for the reset. Plays it low. Fakes it. Tries to bring in as much time. Goes for a nice low 50. Storm goes around. Tries to get the hook shot. No! Can't put it away. Enistra saw the threatening shot coming. Low on boost. And doesn't work out for Storm. Oh, actually, Storm does get back. What a recovery. Storm gets one touch. One more. Does get bumped. Enistra brings this one down. Whoa, almost an own goal there. You and Cap are starting now? Okay, sweet. We got a couple more. I just want to see one more goal. That's it. I just want to see one more goal. Storm goes up high. Gets the reset. I just got to see who's going to win it. I mean, I don't know. They still come back, but Enistra goes up. Has the ball. Grabs just going for an air dribble. Going for a low 50. Couldn't get the reset they wanted. Storm now in attacking position. Nasty flick, and it's in. Woo! All right. We've got a couple others that we need to jump into. We need to check on them. It's been a while. It's been a while since I could. All right. We've got Mr. Cam up in this match, the number 1 seed. Let's see how he's doing. Oh. Jared. Was Cam supposed to make this? Or is Jared supposed to make this? No Cam? Interesting. All right, so maybe we'll figure out what's going on here. But maybe once we get the information on that, then we'll go ahead and we'll restart. But for now, let's go jump into another top tier player that we haven't checked on in a while. Jared needs to join. Okay. Fade. Nice little pop-up. Oh, look at this. It's Fluent. I think Fluent we have seen on stream the most. We have seen Fluent in 3 different matches. Fluent looking like they did successfully beat Choreo, moving on to round 4, and now going against Choreo's threes partner, Fade. Now, school threes, to make that clear. These two do go to they went to the same school together. Oh, nice little touch here. Fade does hold on to the boost. Goes up high, threatens the first one, goes for a fake and gets a nice low shot. It's so weird that every time somebody has made the lobby when they're not supposed to, that I have joined the person's lobby that wasn't supposed to make the lobby. Oh, Fluent misses the clear, and that's going to be a nice, good counter attack for Fade. Let's see, like one more goal, and then we'll jump over to Cap. Cap and Static. GG's, I'm on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. All right, Fade. Gonna go for one more pinch off of the ceiling. Goes for the double off of the ceiling, and what a shot! Woo! That's a good clipper right there. Pinch, bang. Gets the reset. Solid. No bounce. All right. Okay, hold up. We need to join somebody that we haven't seen at all. This is an old Concorde coach. And on top of that, has been a high-ranked player for many, many years. You may be wondering who I'm talking about. And of course, that's Sharif. Representing in the Dami, going against Breezy. Sharif. Dami, the Dami. Oh! What a touch! What is that goal explosion? Why have I never seen that goal explosion? Whoa, Breezy, tell me, what was that? Is that in the item shop or something right now and I just haven't seen it yet? Dude, that was tough, dude. That was a nasty goal explosion. I liked it. Will I buy it? Probably not. But that was nice. I liked it. All right, Sharif, who goes for the little fake out. Nice pop high. Sharif going for a little bit of a dance here. Nice flick. Oh, love to see the Dami right now. The Dami. Breezy. Bringing this one to the side. Sharif goes up. Breezy tries to shut it down. Sharif gets a nice 50 in the air. Oh, it does not find the boost, though. Sharif just putting on the pressure right now. Back and forth. Sharif gets the demo. Comes up high. Gets one reset. A nice... Oh! Almost a double reset on Breezy. Sharif just absolutely peppering shots. Very uncomfortable save. Breezy can't quite get this one. When is Angel playing? Okay, Angel should be starting in just a moment. Hey. Oh, man. This is going to be a wild one. Breezy keeping this one close. All right. Well, okay, we'll jump back in a little later. We got to jump back in a little later. I love to see the Dami. Oh, I love to see the Dami. All right, we got another player that just started up. Let's go ahead, jump on in, see how they're doing. We haven't seen this player for a little bit. So let's check up on him. Angel and D. D with an incredible pop-off. What is this? D really looking good. Angel does get the pop shot, though. Look at that. That was such an uncomfortable shot. Almost missing this. Had to get around it, pop it up above D, and then just barely got the recovery. Yeah, Angel low-key cooking right now. We'll have to see. D is really the one cooking. We got a 4-goal lead here by D, but D misses the pop. Angel gets the shot in, and D realizes it. Yes! Is this where Angel starts cooking? Sharif got to beat Cam. Is Sharif and Cam going up next? Oh, no. That's going to be wild. D goes for the shot. Angel does get the recovery. Imagine he makes a comeback. Dude, I believe it. I've seen Angel come back from wild games, okay? I've watched this player do some of the most incredible things I've ever seen any player do. And D, right now, it's working out in D's in Angel's favor because he's missing open nets, but Angel doesn't have boost. D goes for the shot. It's going to bang off the top bar. Angel misses the touch. Here we go. Angel finds the recovery. Angel bringing it back. A 2-goal difference. We came in and it was 5-1. Now it is 5-3. Angel finding the momentum. Angel, good pop. Angel with another kickoff goal. What is happening right now? Angel is cooking. He said, imagine if he makes a comeback. He's making a comeback. You think Sharif and Cam will play in finals? Possibly. Possibly. I mean, we do have some other high-ranking players. Angel, very high-ranking player. Oh, that's in. No, D's got it. D's got it. Almost in. I'd have to say other high-ranking players that we'd have to watch out for. Fade, absolutely popping off. Has won a recent 1v1 tournament with some really high-ranked players and has the capability to make it to the finals. Also, Cam. Cam has won every single... Oh, what a low play here by D. Nice shot. Okay, we got somebody else. I don't know if their match is still going on, but here I'm gonna join in this one. Cam has won the last 2 Concorde tournaments, so we got to give like a notable shout out to Cam because I mean, winning 2 back-to-back tournaments, that's pretty impressive. Angel didn't warm up too much. No, he only got a little warm up. Also, these players right here, these players have been popping off, playing really good. All right, both players that I'm not as familiar how to say their name. I'm going to try. Aqua. I think that's Aqua with a 2-goal lead. And let me look at his name. I don't know how to say his name, man. I really don't. I have no idea. Oh. But Aqua definitely popping off. 3-goal lead. Nice shot. Read off of the sidewall. So someone remind me, how many rounds do we have? Oh, almost fine in the demo. This could be another shot opportunity, though. And it is. It is in. What a counterattack. Very good recovery. Oh, my God. Yeah, I would also say, oh, my God. What a counterattack recovery. Think 4? No. This is round 4. How many rounds do we have total? Then quarters and then semifinals. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 rounds total. Okay. Understood. Understood. And the thing is, too, like, semis and finals are going to be best of 5. So that's really going to let players who are truly top dogs pop off because they're going to start figuring out how to read their opponents. They're going to start figuring out what they need to do to come back. Did Angel win or not? I'm not sure. I'm not sure who won that match. In quarters, we've got, to be 8 more matches playing. No, 4 more matches playing. Right now, we have 8 matches playing, and then we'll have 4. Ooh. Good recoveries here. Following up a massive tackle. That was a very quick attack right there. It has the ball. A nice little flick up. Threatening. This is the best opportunity we've seen so far. And here comes a shot. Going to put this one away, making it only a 2-goal difference. Is there a guy named 7 or Rick Queen in this tournament? I haven't seen anybody by the name of 7. Maybe the other one, but I do not recall. I do not recall seeing that name. And I did have to go through everybody's name. But some people be changing their name, like their name on start.gg is different from their name in game and is different on Discord, so all right, we got 30 seconds. We'll run this one out. And after that, whoa, what a flick! That was crazy. That was monstrous. Then we got another one to join. Hey, okay. 2 goal difference. 2 goal difference. It all depends here on the kickoff. Does go for the delay. Low 50. Very smart. Oh. Oh, no. Not able to get it. And there we go. Match win. All right. We got another tournament. Or another lobby. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Hey. Right now, Infected Mushroom playing. I just saw these guys walking on the moon. Walking. Just saw those guys on in concert. I spelled this wrong? No, I didn't. Literally, yeah. Just saw these guys. There we go. Last weekend. Last weekend Saturday. This time, 1 week ago. Storm and Cavern. Storm does have the lead here. Cavern, oh. Nice little pop up. Ooh, let me, Ooh, Cavern is going to tie the game. Did Angel win or not? I'm not sure. You should be able to see the bracket, but I think that was also their first match. So let me check here and see. Hold on, I gotta wait. We gotta wait. Right now we got a tie game. He's still playing it. All right, he's still playing it. So we don't know if he won the first or if he won that first one or what's going on. All right, Cavern now with the lead. We came in, it was Storm. Now it's Cavern. I'm going to wait just one more minute, a little bit less than a minute, see one more goal, and then we'll jump into one that we haven't seen quite yet. And then from there, we'll jump back in and see if Angel's still playing. But this is right now where best of threes really go a long way. And Cavern with another shot. All right, let's pop in. There's one that we have not jumped in and seen yet out of these. And I wanna definitely check this out before it wraps up because I think it's been going for a little bit. Oh, wait, never mind. This was this one. Oh, my gosh. D is looking real good. 11-1. That is a massive upset right there. All right. Well, there we go. We've got our, I don't know who won the first one, but I'm definitely telling you that D is winning this one. Does get the 1 goal lead. All right, we're going to jump out. Okay, I put in the wrong info. There's a different one I wanted to join that I have not yet seen. Whoops. Okay, it looks like it is over. I don't know if there's any other matches going. Let's actually jump over to the bracket. Let's get a quick look-see. Okay, so there is one. The There is one match. I'm actually going to jump back in because I think it is the end of this one. All right. Otherwise, I think the Cavern and Storm match will also be going. So I'm going to try and jump in and see if Sharif's and Breezy's match is still going. And if not, then we'll check out Cavern. Oh, it is going. Now, how close is it to the end? I don't know. Ooh, this is close. Sharif, 1 goal advantage. Breezy, bringing it back. I mean, look at this. 1 goal, 40 seconds left. This is a perfect time to join in, ladies and gentlemen. Breezy going for the bump. Does get a little bump on Sharif. Sharif, though, puts this one away. A massive counterattack. 2-goal lead. Breezy brings this one high up into the sky. Sharif now follows up, gets a pinch off of the side, continues going. Sharif brings this back corner, gets bumped, wastes all the time though, and there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Sharif is going to be the winner. All right, players out just like that. And let's jump in. We got one more that shouldn't quite be done yet. Give me a moment. And then after that, everyone should have just a couple minutes until their next game starts. Yes, okay, perfect. I just got that information. Lag screwed you over the entire series? Nah, man. I'm sorry. Lag is the worst, like the worst killer. Quarterfinals is getting ready to start here soon. So don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We will be having more Rocket League matches starting in just a moment. Lost by 1 goal to Cap. Oh, no. That is nasty. 1 goal difference. Hey, Storm putting this one away. We saw Cavern really pop off in that first game. So to Storm to come out with a nice strong start. That's great. Ooh, Storm. Little 50. Cavern goes in. Gets a little flick. On a weak, though. Storm has a counter opportunity. Storm goes in for the demo. But this puts Storm in a low to no boost location. And then Cavern actually goes for the demo and gets the pinch off of the post. Very unfortunate. Storm actually almost got the kickoff. Gulp. It was during the kickoffs. Oh. Where are you located? You're not EU West, right? Cap versus Fade up next. Oh, man. That's going to be a wild one because these players are very familiar with each other's play style. Quiet killer? What? This sucks. I won, but it automatically entered the score and says I lost, but I won? Hold up. Hold up. Who were you going against? If this is an issue, maybe we can potentially figure out a way to fix this. Yeah, what's going on? Quiet Killer, if there's an issue, you let us know and we'll figure this out. You're EU. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I will say that's one of the reasons that we try and make these East, so that way it's as fair as possible for people on the EU side. I can't flick on 100 ping. Why? No, I don't know a clue why. No problem. Yeah. I appreciate the friendly banter. You know, the friendly, like, man, I can't do that. Is Maka in the person I played against? We've had a few requests for a EU tournament, and you know, if we get even more requests, maybe it's something that we'll have to look into, because we've had a few of them. The only thing I worry about is, obviously, I'm over here. I'm in Central, okay? I'm U.S. Central, so I would hate to do a U.S. East or a EU tournament, and then it's just like laggy or something like that. But leave us feedback. Let us know, you know, what you think, if you want us to do EU. And if we get a lot of people that say, yo, we want this, then, I mean, we can't ignore the fan base. All right, Quiet Killer. Yeah, we'll get results. We'll talk to both of you, and if there's an issue, we'll figure it out. Whoever won should be the one moving on. At the end of the day, that's what should happen. Storm right now. Let's talk about the game real quick. 3-goal lead. 6-3. Does have possession right off the kickoff. Goes up. Fakes the first touch and gets a little tap. I mean, you're letting your team down, lad. Yeah. I mean, oh! Right as you say that, a massive flick coming in, making it only a 2-goal difference. Storm gets around. Nah, Storm gonna get another one. Oh, we're getting a little smack talking now in game. Here's the thing. I don't know why anybody would be mad over like air dribble bumps and just, you know, if you're playing the game, okay? I have been a solid demo activist for forever, okay? Since the game came out, I'm like the unknown Woody of Rocket League, because I am like all about demos, you know, finish people off. You can't. I have defeated high-ranked players that were well above my caliber because I just go for demos and I catch them out. And everyone can get mad about it, but, bro, at the end of the day, you can't save the ball if you're dead. And that's been my philosophy. So if I can go up a couple ranks because I'm just better at demoing or dodging demos, you better know I'm going to be out there demoing some people. The only reason I'm in this tourney was to try and knock him out of it. Oh. Nah, you're trying to knock him out of it? And you didn't even get to him. Oh. I mean, hey, at least you guys both made it to the same length. You know, you guys both made it, same exact area. And it is looking like Storm is going to take this game. Let's pop on out. And we've got to jump into this next match. This next match Nah, this is shame on me. Okay, okay. Don't beat yourself up, all right? You're the ones main on the team? Nah. All right, this is one, though, that we've got to jump into. Got to jump into. We've got to see this. These are two players that are very familiar with each other's play styles, and that is Cap versus Fade. And the last time these two went against each other, Cap came out on top. And right now, Fade is the one who's looking like he's always said DC'd. Cap goes for the delay kickoff. Ooh, and a pretty high scoring game. Just can't handle the NA ping. All right. Like I said, leave us some feedback. Tell him to leave you guys some feedback. And who knows, if we get enough requests for it, we've gotten a few requests here and there. But if we get a lot of requests for it, we can't fight the community, man. Cap, another good shot right off the bat. Good kickoff. 5-5. Fade does get the kickoff advantage. Goes up high. Gets a delayed touch. Goes for a reset. Gets one more. Cap goes for the shot. And Fade just barely beats this one out. Cap now bringing it around. Fade goes for the tackle. The corner commit. Goes for the catch. Cap now bringing this one down. Should be able to get a shot in. Does find the angle. Young Cap. Fade. Young Cap with a 1-goal lead. This kickoff does favor Cap as he grabs mid boost. Goes in. Low 50. Goes in for the bump. And there, Cap is going to put another one away. Fade buys himself some time. Fade finds the demo, getting aggressive. And again, that's what I always say. You can't save it if you're dead. Oh, what a flip reset from Fade. But let's talk about that save from Cap. That was pretty nasty. All overall, big props to Cap for that save, because that just allowed him to start that counterattack, get a solid 50, keep the momentum going. Cap now really starting to extend his lead. Fade does get the kickoff advantage. The Cap sticks around. Fade gets a demo. Back and forth. Fade goes up high. Gets the pinch off of the ceiling and tries to shoot it in, but Cap somehow just saving everything. Nice tap in. Low 50 here by Fade. This could be a shot opportunity, and it is. Fade bringing himself back. 44 seconds. Has to find 2 more goals to keep himself in this game. Ooh, nice big kickoff. And that is it. That's going to be a nice opportunity here for Fade. Only a 1-goal difference now. Both players going back and forth. Fade coming out real strong. Cap bringing it back, taking the lead. Now Fade showing he can play this game. He can play against Cap. Has the ball, has possession. Opts for the low play. Very smart. Keep on pressure. Plays the low 50. This should be a goal, and it is a goal. Fade brings it back. Fade starts off strong. Cap brings it up high. Fade matches his height. Fade gets the bump. Oh, but this is an opportunity for Cap as he has full tank of boost. Starts a counterattack. Fade has to go up high. Does get bumped. And it's another goal here for Cap. 11 seconds remain. Is this going to be it? Is Fade going to find a goal? Let's see it. Fade definitely looking a little better for the kickoffs, but Cap does find a good recovery on this one. And a shot down. You can't blame Fade for putting it all out there. Let's jump out. We've got another, match. We're going to jump on into. This is going to be Ham in this one. Holy, look at this man Cam. Big touch. We love to see the Dami. Oh, man. Cam, what is this control right now? Look at this. Air dribble across the map. Gets the reset. No bounce. What a shot. That's got to potentially go in the clips. That was pretty nasty. Bring Bing down. Ooh, okay, a shot, and does find its way in. I'm going to just call him KWZ, because I don't know how to pronounce his name, and I'm not even going to try. KWZ. KWZ has possession. Goes for the bounce, goes up high. Grabs a reset, delays the first touch, brings it up a little over Cam, but it's actually going to hit the top bar. AWZ now goes up for another high one, goes for the backboard, and a solid double touch. Very good play here. But, I mean, let's acknowledge this lead here by Cam. Oh, almost. Cam RL taking the win. All right. We've got another match going. I believe we'll only have 4 matches, if I'm correct. I think I said this already, but we'll only have 4 matches going right now here in our, should be quarterfinals. So we've seen the first match, Cap versus Fade. We've seen Cam versus K. How much for a Steam sign? Or a Steam sign? From me? Or from who? Who do you want a Steam sign from? I'll sign anybody's Steam profile. You want it, I'll sign it. Be honest, I don't even think I've ever signed. You, bro, chacho! Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, you know what? Hers to death, just for you. Just because I like you. I think you're kind of cool. I'll sign your profile. Sharif, what a save. Nice little bring down. Woo, good shot. Quiet Killer did win that last match. There was a little bit of a technical difficulties, but we ended up figuring it out, and happy to see that Quiet Killer is here in this one and putting up a good fight. Nice little 50 in the mid. As Sharif brings it to the side. Goes up. Gets one touch. Finds the reset. Finds another reset. Look at this. Absolute domination control right here. Oh, the bounce here from Sharif. Sharif taking his time. Goes up. Gets one more. Gets the reset. Oh my gosh. Quiet Killer actually almost got the save on that, but Sharif somehow still pinged it off the side. That was pretty nasty. Sharif coming in. Oh, almost got the pinch. Almost got the pinch. All right. Let's jump back. Let's see one of our other matches we got going on right now. Let's jump back to Cam and Fade. Oop. Messed that one up. There we go. Oh no, this is a different match. This is the Cam. This is the Cam one. Okay. I said Cam and Fade. I meant Cap and Fade, but I typed in the wrong one. Whoa! Look at this. What a massive comeback here. What is going on? Cam absolutely dominated in the first match. But KWZ is here to play. And KWZ has a ping disadvantage too. Oh, what a flick. Cam. Nice flick. And this is why we switched our best of ones to best of threes. Because although some of them were like just dominating 2 wins back to back, this is where we see our players really figure each other out. This is what I'm talking about. We see top tier players. Everyone's like, oh, this is going to be an easy win by this person. And then all of a sudden we come back in and we see a completely different game. But Cam letting us know like, no. I'm still in this, man. Like, I'm still here. What are you talking about? The KWZ really popping off. Cam goes high. Gets one touch. KWZ still has the lead. Could get a demo here. Cam goes for the shot. Oh! KWZ couldn't follow up on it. KWZ gets control. Cam chasing him down right now. Cam goes for the 50, and KWZ actually finds a good counter. Solid 50. That could have almost been really bad for KWZ, but he made his car as big as possible. KWZ following up. Oh, what a flick. Cam only 1 goal down. Very impressive. KWZ gets a good 50. Cam finds another solid 50 and gets the boost. This could be very threatening. KWZ trying to keep pressure on, but Cam takes it very high and plays it low. That couldn't have been smarter. Take it high, play it low. Now we have ourselves a tie game. Oh! Is this still going to go in? Oh, KWZ finds the save. Cam, full length of the pitch. Has the ball, has full tank of boost. Opts to go high. KWZ finds the save again. Cam gets a nice solid recovery. This may be settled in overtime. Cam has one more shot opportunity. Decides to play it low, play it smart, play it safe. KWZ goes off the back wall, gets a psycho, but it is not going to go in. There's a bounce. We're going to have to see this settled in overtime. KWZ with the kickoff goal. We're going to game 3, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Wow. Good match. Very good match. Whoo-wee. Okay. Now, we have another one. I don't know if it ended already, what happened, but let's see if this one ended up going to game 3 as well. Looks like it is going. Currently 2-3 in favor of Cap. Ooh, Cap gets a nice bump on Fade. Fade does find the recovery. Oh, what a tackle there, Fade. Almost able to catch out Cap. Still, lots of game here. 2-4 in favor of Cap. What a catch. Cap absolutely calling out Fade's little chip. Fade. Very awkward 50. Actually opts to throw it up really high. Cap does find the save. No problem here. Fade now going to take this up to the ceiling. Goes up. Gets one touch. Gets the reset. Gets another one. And a nice little finish there by Fade. 3-5 in favor of Cap. Cap getting very aggressive. Every opportunity he sees to bump Fade, he immediately follows it up. And this is a very awkward touch. Cap doing everything he can to use all of his boost. But this gives Fade an opportunity. Fade goes for the flick. Cap goes for the shot off of the tackle and extends his lead again here by 3. Cap has to retreat back. Fade opts to play it slow and low. Goes for the low 50. Fade able to get behind this one and recover it. Fade goes to the sky. Tries to play out Cap. Very smart, but Cap also plays it low. And a great recovery here by Cap, but he's got no boost. He has to go back. He has to recover. Cap trying to keep the pressure on. Fade goes up high. One more. Cap shuts this one down. Very awkward corner commit. Fade. Very little to no boost. Does find the corner. And Cap, what a tackle. This could be a shot. And it is in. Cap really looking good. Cap seems to just have Fade's number when it comes to tournaments. I know these guys face off periodically, and Fade misses an open net. Oh, no. That is going to do damage to the mental here. Only a little bit of time left. Another open net. Granted, it was a very hard angle, and Fade going to be kicking himself for these open nets. That's super unfortunate. Reset. And Cap finds the shot. This is going to do major damage. Fade going to have to really get the kickoff advantages going. Does find one decent kickoff to help him out. Opts to go to the sky. Gets the reset low. Plays it low corner, but Cap is there. And Cap finds the counterattack. This is looking like a runaway game for Cap. 3-9. Fade opts to go for the demo. Can't quite connect. And I mean, at this point, wow, that is crazy. Cap literally just ate Fade's demo. That is wild. These two so close and ranked, constantly taking games off of each other. But when it comes to the tournament setting, Cap is just the one who's stepping up. And this is exactly what I was talking about. This player, whoever said it, oh no, this is going to be a Sharif and Cam finals. Look at this man right now. Cap up by so many goals, up by 9 goals. Cam losing his second round. Like, and I still believe we'll potentially see Cam in the grand finals. He's a very talented player. I think it's really whoever wakes up on the right side of the bed that day. That's what I say all the time. You can be so good at ranked, but tournament settings are just a different monster. And there we go. Cap taking home this match win. I thought it was going to be 0 seconds, but it's not. That's all right. We'll let it see it end. There it goes. GG's. Absolute monster. Okay, there's only one other match that could have potentially went to game 3. I'm not sure if it did or if it didn't, but let's go ahead. Let's check it out. Oh, no, I don't think it did. Okay. So that one is over. There is one match we have yet to see here in quarters. It is the late one. There's always one late match. Wait, hold up. Cavern actually won that and is moving on. Okay. Going up against D. D, look at this. Both of these players, massive ping disadvantage, but opting to play on US East. We love to see it because all this does is give the player who's moving on a tactical advantage. They're used to the ping. They're ready. They know what to expect. Cavern. Oh, what a flick. Look at that. That was crazy. D still 3 goals up. What a pinch. Is that in? That's in. Wow. Cavern, what a pinch. Yo, is this the finals? No, almost. This is the quarterfinals. This is the last one. Yeah, this is the end of quarterfinals. So we're about to go into semis. That was nasty. That potentially highlight reel right there. That was a good pinch. Although Cavern does come back in this, it's not enough. D, still with that massive lead, is going to win this match. I do believe we have one more between these two. Unless it's even, or that may have been the first one. Let me ask real quick. $1-0. Okay, in favor of D. No problem. Thanks. We love it. Love the respect. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Big appreciation. Thanks for popping back in, seeing what's going on. Dude, you got to check out these players. These are the monster players. They are just dominating. D. Good old flick downfield. Cavern brings this one to the side. Cavern now, look at this. A nice little tackle down. This does have the potential of going to game 3. Now, if you asked me right when I joined if I thought that, I would have probably said no, because D was way ahead. I mean, like 5 goals ahead. And then Cavern literally just brought it back, making it a 2-goal game. Like monster shots. And here we are, game 2. And right now it's only 1-1. Oh, Cavern almost putting that one away. D not only gets the save, but finds the counterattack. Really good. Both the players truly going back and forth. Kickoff in favor of D. Going to go off to the mid. Grab the 100. And find another shot. Really good position and put away here by D. Oh, no. D finds another one. D doing exactly what he did, I'm guessing, at the beginning of that other match. Finding the kickoffs and just extending the lead. Finding the little breakout opportunities and staying with it. He goes up. Ooh! D is popping off right now. Nice 50. D brings this one around. Cavern. Oh! The little fake out. Cavern does find the pop down, but D is going to be there. Has all the boost. Pops another shot. There it is. Massive goal here for D. D absolutely extending their lead in this. Reset. Musty. Oh, Cavern, what a nice save. This could be a shot opportunity. And it is in. Cavern keeping himself locked up in this game. What a delay flick. Look at this. Very impressive. Comes up. Gets the touch. Goes for the side flip. Delays the front flip. Or side flip to get the chip. Yeah, that was definitely a nice one. D, nice little tactical fake there. Slow it down. Going to give him another goal. Currently, we're sitting at an 8-2 score line. D is doing the damage. D, reset. Oh my. Nah, he says nah. I don't believe it. Man, oh, that was close. That was very close. And D's done. Just like that. And I mean, this is kind of the same situation that we saw with Fade and is the same situation that we saw with Fade and Cam. Like, there's only so much you can do when you're down by a few goals. You can really try, and you got to put everything out there. You got to start playing a little bit more risky. And if you don't, well, then there's no guaranteeing that you're going to actually be able to stay in, and that's going to be it. That's it until our next set of matches. So give me just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are just a moment from starting our next one. It does look like... let me open this up a little bit more. Cam is waiting on the match results here from Cap and Fade. Not sure what's going on. And Sharif is waiting for the match results of D and Arvid. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, just wait 1 second. While we're waiting, I'm actually gonna put on a little music. I gotta do a quick walk away. I'll be right back. Just give me a moment. Our next matches should be starting in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We have now entered. Oh, let me move this real quick just so I can see. We have now entered semifinals, ladies and gentlemen. Currently in semifinals, we are doing a best of 5. So this will be a little bit heavier of a match. Players really having the opportunity to figure out each other's play style, figure out what is going on, how to bounce off of one another. In this first semifinals, we have got D versus Sharif. Hi, Sharif. Now, Sharif absolutely been going on a tear and really looking good in the Dami the entire time. Now, the one other thing is D looks like he does have a slight ping disadvantage, but this is a really good server for D. We can actually see here he's at 100 ping. So if there's any opportunity for D to really capitalize on his ping advantage, somewhat, it's definitely now. How's my boy Sharif doing? He's going against Mr. D right now. And it's a tie game. And this will be... Oh, right as I say that, D does find the shot. D has been a very impressive player really popping off, really keeping himself present, and on top of that, really extending the lead in his games. Like, when he finds momentum, he's just absolutely destroying. Like, big momentum, holding it down, pretty much coming out swinging right away every time. And I noticed that the players that end up figuring out his play style, it's a little too late. So maybe this could be to Sharif's advantage, being it is a best of 5, and this could give Sharif more than enough time to figure out his play style, what he's doing, and how he can kind of adapt to him. Because even here in the second game, although it's super close, D looks like he's just holding all the pressure. Sharif, now with the ball for the first time over the past minute, does go up and goes for the bump. Very smart play here, tying up the game. Sharif with a nice quick dunk. Grabs the 100 boost. Opts to go for the bump instead and grabs another 100 boost. D bangs this one down, but Sharif finds the touch. Sharif doing everything he can, keeping himself relevant in this. This is nasty. Good flick up. Definitely the most we've seen Sharif in control. But it hasn't been a whole lot of control. Definitely D is keeping the pressure on, keeping the game tight. Like, look at this. Every time Sharif gets control, D just immediately is right there, shutting it down. Sharif, full tank of boost, goes up, gets a reset. This could be it. Finds a low 50, but it's not going to be enough. And D gets the advantage in the low 50, but Sharif able to get a little clear out here, save himself from a shot coming in. Now, the one other thing I've got to say, the big shout out to Sharif, is if I'm correct, if I'm getting my intel correct, Sharif has 2-0 every single game. If I'm correct, almost every other player has at least lost one game. Not this man. This man right here has just absolutely dominated this tournament in every player he's gone against. 2-0ing every match, never needing to do a third match. So this also could be to his strength or his downfall. We'll have to see. Is this going to be his first one that he loses? How is he going to handle the bounce back? Is he going to just keep his domination going? I don't know, because we're 15 seconds remain, and it is about to be an overtime game. And it's not. I jinxed it. Caster curse. 3-4 in favor of D with only 11 seconds remaining. Sharif does get the kickoff. Does find a good fake. Has one opportunity. Gets a little pop up. This could be it. Sharif ties it. We're going to overtime in game 1, baby. Sharif says, I haven't lost a single game, and I'm not going to start out like that. Oh, big bumps by D. D getting behind this. D gets the shot. D makes Sharif lose his first game. I mean, that was nasty. That truly was an amazing clutch. Yeah, that was an amazing clutch. But the match win, it's got to go here to D. D surprising all of us, really popping off. Whoa. I'm not sure what happened. Sharif just joined. There we go. All right. A little bit of an oopsie. Sharif trying to capitalize on it. I think he had to change his car. I mean, he's still in the dummy, but maybe a skin change. Nice skin change. All right, Sharif dodges the demo. Here's D coming in with that loud rainbow boost. Oh, and Sharif. D is Dito. Yes, Dito. I can call him Dito from here on out if you'd like. Dito. Dito. Oh, does the same thing right back. Catches Sharif out. 1-1. Without a doubt, some of the closest games we've seen so far. But we're going to have to see a little bit later in, because we saw both players going back and forth. It was close all series. A crazy overtime clutch up. Sharif gets the awkward touch. Not able to get the flick up. Dito putting another one away. Sharif gets a good 50 on this. This could be a shot. And it's just so back and forth, guys. Sharif controls the play. Gets a goal. Dito gets a kickoff. Dito controls the play. Gets a goal. Sharif gets a kickoff. Literally both players going right back and forth right now. Sharif keeps the pressure on. Dito can't find the touch, and now Sharif capitalizing on another kickoff opportunity. Although it took a little bit more time, very good touch. Followed up very confidently. Sharif tries to get the delayed flick. Maybe a little caster fatigue right now. We're going on 3 hours. Dito. Look at this. This is crazy, guys. 3-3. After this game, depending on who wins, it doesn't really matter. Either way, we're going to go check out our other game because we do have 2 semifinals going on right now. Dito goes for the fake flick and then pops a shot. Makes Sharif slow down. Sharif loses the 50. Dito actually with a nice kickoff advantage. Keeps the pressure going. Sharif bangs this off of the sidewall. Sharif brings this one downfield. Sharif not able to get the demo. What was that? I saw sparks fly, and Dito did not die. Sharif now has a lot of time, a lot of space. Plays the low 50. I think that was definitely the best option. Brings the ball all the way back. Grabs this 100. Trying to get behind this. Bumping Dito out of the way so he can grab his boost. Dito very low. 19 boost. Bumps Dito. Oh, and gets the redirect touch. Wasn't necessarily a redirect, but really good shot here. I mean, gets the bump. Very awkward angle. Follows up with one more touch. Nice play there by Sharif. Big pops. Reset. Shot in? No, it's going to bang off the sidewall. Dito. Huge flick out. And Sharif puts it away. Sharif doing everything he can to come back. First time that we've seen Sharif with the lead here in this second game. But we're only 2 minutes remaining, or still 2 minutes remaining. That's a lot of game. Sharif with a monster 50. 2-goal lead. This is the most I think we've seen is a 2-goal lead between these two absolute prodigies right now. Oh, no. Is it going to be Jinx? Caster Jinx. It's a 3-goal lead. Sharif significantly stepping up here in the second half of the game. Oh, but Dito, shot opportunity. Dito gonna put one away. Back and forth. These players are doing it. Sharif gets an awkward challenge, but does find a good backwards 50. You know, this is something Johnny Boy talks about all the time. And although we're all very familiar with the Dominus, I definitely agree that having a different car gives you a tactical advantage. It really kind of like gives you an opportunity to get comfortable in your car, and you know how other people are playing in the Octane Fennec hitbox versus people going against the Dominus or other cars. It just gets a little bit more difficult to read their play style. And Sharif and Cam, both Dami players, really stepping up, showing us how valuable this car can be. I mean, think about this. We're in the semifinals right now. 2 players are using Dominus hitbox. 2 players are using Octane hitbox. Ooh, what a shot, Sharif. We got to watch this. Pop, reset, off of the sidewall. What a shot. Oh. Sharif, although messes up the kickoff here, does look confident in taking this first game. Or this second game. My apologies. Sharif brings this one up high. Goes for the touch. Gets a double. Gets a couple touches for his air dribble. Tries to bump Dito, but Dito is going to send this one down. It's not in. It is in. At first it wasn't in, but then the awkward bounce actually worked out for Dito's favor. Oh my. Sharif opts to go for the fake. Goes for one more fake. 2 goal difference. Dito needs to pop a shot, but Sharif can't keep this one out. Dito just needs a 1 more goal. We've seen it happen. We saw Sharif do it in 11 seconds, but Dito only has 5. The kickoff goes in Sharif's favor. It's going to roll down. Sharif is going to take game 2. All right. Now, I'm only jumping out because, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have another semifinals going on. So let's go jump over and check out our other semifinals going on. I haven't really talked about it yet, but we have a match of Cam versus Cap. Now, this is a match of legends right here. All right, Cam coming in as the number 1 seed, but Cap winning the last 2 Rocket League Concorde tournaments. So it's going to be a close one here. I don't know how game 1 went, but game 2 right now is looking like Cam in favor. He's got a 2-goal lead. Cap looking pretty solid still. Keeps himself relevant. Cam does get the demo. Going for another one. Cap finds a way to get around this. Cap keeps himself going. One little pop. A little bit of back and forth. Cam baits out Cap. Oh, Cap misses the touch, but it's okay because it works out in Cam's favor. He's got 10 seconds remaining. He's going to waste all the time on the clock. Cap doing everything he can to keep himself relevant, keep the pressure on, but Cam is just there. He's going to shut it down. And there we go. All right. So this is match point here for Cam. Cap needs to really pop off because this is close. Cam right now 2-0 on Cap. Cap gets the, I was going to say gets the 50 favor, but no, Cam actually recovers very, very well. And Cam goes for an air dribble bump. Dude, now I think I finally understand why so many people hate playing against this Cam guy, because he seems to be like an absolute bump, air dribble bump monster. Puts the ball on net, goes for an air dribble bump. Cam gets the reset, goes for the flick. Cam brings this one down. How is Cap not finding the demo? He does successfully get the 50. Cam has to jump up high, collects the ball. Cap with no boost. Cam is going to take full advantage of that. A monster flick, but he doesn't get the touch. This gives Cap an opportunity, and he's just going to walk this one away. Almost misses the save there. Very close. Cam pops this one up high. Keeps it going. A little bit of an awkward touch. Cap. Whoa. Getting chased out by Cam. Cap opts to bring it back. Grab his 100. Grab another 100. Separate some space between him and Cam. Goes up. Grabs a reset. Misses his touch. And now Cam, very threatening. Up in the air. Grabs a reset. In the threatening position, gets a pinch off of the ground to make it top bins. Nasty shot. Cam brings this one to the wall. Gets a reset. Goes for the shot. Baits out Cap, and there we go. Cam really looking good. This is a monster guy right now. Good 50 here for Cap. But Cam finds all the speed and the power to get this touch. Little clear out. One more. Cap reset. Goes for the touch, but he's not going to connect. Cam finds a way. He's going to waste all the time in the world. Oh, he wastes too much time. Cap finds his way back. Gets another shot opportunity. Tries to bring it to the side, but Cap not able to put this one away. Cam just wasting time and wasted a little bit too much time there. Oh, threatening. Oh, what a reset. What a musty. Nasty pop up. Goes off of the ceiling. Holds his reset for just a moment. Flicks it off. Cam shoots this one on. No way. It looked like Cap had the save. That looked so close. It was like a shoo-in that Cap. That looks so close, like he had the save. Cam. Big one. A lot of back and forth right now, but Cam just being the one to hold the field. Gets a reset, pops it down, but that's not going to be it. Cam is going to have an opportunity to put this one away. Does so successfully. One of the few times that we actually see Cam mess up. Cap Finds possession. Brings it back corner. Gets a pinch off, but Cam reads the pinch. Giving himself another goal. Cam truly, absolutely on top right now. Ooh, right as I say that, though, Caster Curse as Cap finds the kickoff advantage to work out in his favor. Grabs a couple pads, just really one pad, uses his supersonic to get the angle, pops it in. Cam taking his time. Okay, let's talk about this catch from Cam right here. Catch. Look at that catch. And this flick. Just a good old standard. Look like almost like a basic front flip flick. Does the work. Catch, flick. The rest is history. Kickoff, goal. The rest is history. Oh, Cap almost able to get this touch. Cap, though. Match is running low. Minute, 30 seconds. Cap does find the good 50. I thought that was going to go out, but it actually ended up working out for Cap. Four-goal difference. Cam with the fake. Oh, it was so threatening. But it works out in Cam's favor. Ooh, this could be awkward. No, Cap can't find the demo. Look at I saw sparks. Yeah, I saw it. I saw sparks. Sparks flew. And Cam stayed alive. That is wild. Who else saw that? Let me know. You guys out there, did you see that? I saw that. Sparks fly. Cam stays alive. All right, let's jump back over to our other match. See how they are wrapping it up. Cam dominating in a very incredible fashion, taking out the last two-time Concorde champion, Cap. Impressive, though, seeing Cap make it all the way here. So, they've already played one, and we don't know who won. Currently, when we left, they were 1-1. Somebody had to win game 2, or game 3, and now we are in game 4. At least I'm guessing this is game 4. This could be game 5. These goals, their goals have been, there hasn't been quite as many goals. These players doing a really good job watching each other, figuring out each other's play styles. Dito pops a long shot and finds the rebound off of the corner. Fix this little thing down here. We don't want to see people down there. Dito holding control. Gets a decent 50 in the corner, something very hard to do, and actually plays out Sharif here with this little touch. This little touch right here, very good. Bumps Sharif and then pops it off of the sidewall. Very smart play there by Dito. Sharif brings this to the wall. Opts to go for the slow play. Gets the reset. Gets the pop over. Sharif looking good. This has really been one of the closest games, honestly. This is like one of those like almost could be semifinals or could be finals because Sharif and Dito have just gone back and forth and back and forth. One gets the lead. The next gets the lead. And it's only by like 2 goals at max. We saw one time a 3-goal lead, and then it was immediately brought right back to a 2-goal lead and then a 1-goal lead. Sharif takes his time, brings this one up high. Going to go for the reset. Delays it, gets the touch. It's going to be off the back wall. Dito may be able to capitalize on this. Sharif actually goes for the bump and threatens him, pushing him back. This is going to give Sharif a nice 2-goal lead. Going to feel really nice coming into the later portion of the game. Dito does get one touch. Pops this one high. Pops it to the corner. Sharif puts it away. No issue. Sharif misses the pre-flip, but it's okay. Sharif has a lot of time to kill. Goes for the 50, but it actually works out in Dito's favor. 1 goal difference. Dito. Keeping the pressure on. Sharif, though, actually finds a good pop over him. How does someone get in this unlawful toast? So we have our Discord, discord.gg/Concorde. I'll have somebody, we'll have the man in the sky post a link to it. But we do tournaments every single month. I will say next month we are doing Apex, but definitely join up in our Discord. They're completely free to enter for Rocket League. And obviously, we have some really high-ranked players that come on through, like to jump in, participate. So, yeah, if you're interested, there you go. Discord.gg/Concorde. You can go ahead and sign up for our next tournament next month. We do... You're a decent rank? All right, nice, nice. So, we do everything through start.gg. So, if you are familiar with that, GG's, it looks like Sharif has won. That 3? Oh, yeah, that is. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody called it in chat, and I wish that person was still here to say, I told you so. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go to our grand finals. And in our grand finals is going to be none other than Sharif and Cam. Sorry about that. I almost said the wrong name. Let me update this. There we go. Yes. Sharif and Cam finding themselves going to the grand finals. Should update here in just a moment. We should also be able to, let me make sure, let me check this. Boom. All right, there we go. I'm going to actually pop this on, and let's take a quick look here. Oh, at our bracket at hand. This is everybody. We only had a 1 round. That was it. Only one person had to play round 1. Outside of that, we've had a lot of players coming in, showing out, really stepping up and showing some of these top players why they are top players, why they are some of the best players. But, man, let me say, really sweaty tournament this time. I mean, this is absolute crazy. Oh, excuse me. Crazy, and here we are coming into the grand finals, the finals of the tournament. Cam, very well known in the community. Sharif, also very well known in the community. 2 very high-ranked players. And if I'm correct, this may be a Dominus battle, which I'm really excited to see and truly kind of inspiring to make me go back to the Dominus, because I used to be a Dominus main, and it's kind of exciting to think about, the Dominus is the one to make it here in the grand finals. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to adjust this. Yeah, it's monthly tournaments, so you can join completely free. Come on in, have an opportunity to play, have an opportunity to be on stream. Let us know, like jump into chat and be like, yo, I want to be on stream. This is my name on start.gg. And then if we see you, which most of the time we're pretty good about seeing people, then I'll grab you, I'll jump in your stream, I'll watch you play a couple matches, and then we'll jump out, switch around. We like to try and get as many people as we can here, and like the earlier part of the stream, just because there's more people. But then as we get to these later ones, we kind of sit in for a full match, 2 matches, and then we'll jump out and check out the next person. So yeah, guys, it's been a wild one. It's been an absolute wild one. If you're still here, you're playing, you're watching, make sure you drink some water. I got to drink some. Shout out to Big Water Corp. And I think our match is all set and ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get us going. Oh, I messed something up. Here we go. And then I'm going to get this one going. And it does look like, yep, we are joining up. We're all good to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm switching in. Cam versus Sharif here in the grand finals. Cam starting off with 1 goal. Sharif gets another one, gets a little pop. Actually, Cam goes in for the demo. Now, am I correct? I think this is a Dami final. No, Cam has switched back to the Fennec. Cam gets bumped, goes up high. Sharif gets the pop out. The battle of the dueling dragons. Sharif, Cam gets the demo. Cam brings this one, pops the shot in. Cam, 2-1 on Sharif. Cam keeps the pressure on. Sharif, look at these players, both of them jumping with next to no boost. And Sharif keeps it going, gets the touch, keeping this a tie game. Cam with the kickoff advantage brings this to the left wall, goes up, grabs a reset, grabs a double reset, waits for a moment, goes for the musty, but Sharif there to catch this one out, able to find it, puts the shot on. Sharif, what a counter attack. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's important to remember here, this is a best of 5. So these players have a lot of time to learn each other's play style and figure out how they're going to play against one another. Very important to acknowledge that these are also literally 2 of the players that we've seen a dominating display on for both different reasons. Sharif, I mean, absolute, I think only lost 1. Sharif has only lost 1 match in this entire tournament. Cam, however, on the other side, although maybe losing 1 or 2, has really shown a dominant display. When Cam is in control, Cam is in control. So this is truly, like I said, like a battle of the dueling dragons. What a save there. And what a dodge on the demo. Sharif may be able to find it. No, Cam somehow holding on to his boost just long enough. Cam going in for another attack. And this is what I'm talking about. When Cam is in control, Cam is in control. Massive pop-up. Another big thing that we've seen Cam is super good at is those air dribble bumps. Constantly putting on a threatening shot and then going for an air dribble bump. Sharif booms the ball downfield. Cam gets his 100. Gonna go for a flick. No, he goes for the air dribble. Just high enough, just fast enough to get it over Sharif. Sharif goes up, does get one touch. Doesn't stay with it, though. Doesn't want to waste his boost. Very smart. And see, now he can use it here. Nice little corner shot. Cam does find the recovery, though. Cam, again, goes for the musty. Actually misses the musty this time. Sharif bumps Cam. This gives Cam or Sharif an opportunity, but Sharif is very low on boost and finds an awkward flip. Cam gives himself another goal. Cam following up. Off of the ceiling. Fakes the touch, but it's not going to find its way in. Cam now brings this one off to the corner. Goes up. Can't quite get the touch either there. Fully commits. Sharif does pop a shot, and Cam actually almost gets it, but it's not going to be enough. One goal difference. Sharif, kickoff advantage, and finds the pop shot. Is looking really good for Sharif. Starting to build up some momentum. 5-5. Cam brings this one down. Cam. Oh, Sharif. What a save. Sharif keeping on the pressure. Ooh, Sharif trying to give Cam a little bit of his own medicine. Going for that air dribble. And that's going to be in. Cam. What a shot downfield. .50-50 in the mid. Almost completely dead. Sharif grabs it. Finds the pop down. Cam, though, does collect the boost. Sharif has to get a flick and does find the flick. Just like our last match we saw with Sharif, really good at adapting, really good at figuring out how to take advantage of the ball, not let Cam have control the whole time. We see there's lots of moments where Sharif is low on boost, but not low enough that he needs to run away, keeping himself relevant in the match. Oh, and there. That was one of the few times that he did exactly what I said he wasn't doing. He gave Cam quite a bit of space, but had to respect the play. Very much had to respect the play. Sharif, good 50. And yet again, doing the same thing as he gets a kickoff goal. Cam finds the awkward pinch off of the wall. And Sharif puts it right back in. 7-7. This is a pretty high scoring game. Sharif gets an awkward touch, but he does keep the pressure in Cam's half. Cam, low on boost, has to bring it to the side. Cam gets one more shot opportunity. Sharif shuts this one down. Doesn't want to let Cam do it. Cam goes for another shot opportunity up off of the wall. Grabs a reset. Waits. Goes for the musty. Oh, it hits the ground. We have OT in game one. Sharif finds the 50. Gets the shot. Sharif puts this one away, winning game one. Whew. Now, here's the good thing about this. I mean, one will obviously come away with more, but both of these players have made it to the grand finals, so that means both of these players will walk away with some money. Oh, man. Match 2. Sharif up by 1. Sharif, it's a nice little pop over. Cam opting to change his car again. And it's not going to help him out here in the first 10 seconds. Sharif comes out very strong. Personally, I would have loved to see a Dami final. That would have made me much more happy. But Cam has opted to stick with the Octane hitbox. Sharif, though, showing the absolute power of the Dominus. Cam, 1 reset. Woo, Sharif with the pinch. Sharif completely turning the tables, bringing a lot of pressure. Cam, very awkward challenge, but Cam does find the recovery. Sharif now brings this off to the sidewall, brings this one up. Big touch, goes for the flick. A nice solid front flip flick. Cam brings the pressure on. Very low boost, though. Sharif knows it. Gonna keep the pressure. Lets Cam back off. Goes for a reset. Goes for the pop. Cam extends out and finds the touch. Cam doing everything to not let Sharif run away with this one. Ooh, here we go. Cam. Shot opportunity, but Sharif immediately shuts this down. This should be a goal for Sharif, and he does. Shoot it off of the sidewall. It does end up hitting the side. He did have to go fast for it, so understandable. That's a very tough angle. Very good read here by Sharif, but also, I mean, that was a monster flick by Cam. Sharif keeping the pressure on. Cam does come out with the boost. Sharif brings this one to the side. Sharif keeps the pressure on. We have seen Sharif have primary control of the ball this entire game. The Cam is always so threatening in the air, but not in a position this time to get an air dribble bump. Sharif has space, has the better spawn. Cam finds the save. Sharif pops it down. Had an open net, but couldn't put it away. Very good patience here by Sharif. But Cam with an incredible recovery. Can he get around it? No, not in enough time. He does get around it, but Sharif is there. Sharif now going to pop this one down. Cam, another big pop down. Oh, catching Sharif out. Now, this could definitely be in Cam's favor because Sharif has had a lot of pressure, but not able to find it. There was one open net. It was a hard angle, couldn't put it away, and there was another open net that Sharif was not able to finalize. Cam just left. He didn't expect him to leave, and here we go. Cam starting to bring control back into his side. Cam with the ball, back left boost. Opts to bring it all the way to the right side. Bring it up high. Gets a pinch off of the ceiling, and that's going to be in. Catches Sharif out jumping early, but he needed to. And this is a prime example right here of players really starting to adapt to one another, okay? Cam has gone for nothing but air dribble bumps and air dribbles pretty much the entire game. Flip resets, musties. And this one time that Cam brings the ball up into the air, Sharif realizes, I need to shut this down because he's adapting to it. So what does Cam do? He adapts to Sharif's defense and decides to go for an air or a ceiling pinch. Really, really smart. I mean, that's That's some like textbook Rocket League adapting gameplay right there. Ooh, Sharif. Nice little reset here. Goes for the touch and then opts to just wait and gets the pinch bounce shot. We're getting a let's go, Sharif. Let's go in chat. Cam brings it down. Sharif has to give him some space. Cam switching it up, going for a shot. Very smart. We always see him go to the sky. So again, this is the example. Opting to go for things he doesn't normally go for. This is going to be kind of similar, though, but it works out for Cam. There's a reason Cam has been doing this pretty much all tournament long. Going for resets, delaying, finding the touch. It's one of the toughest things to read. Sharif, real good 50. Gets the bump on Cam. Cam recovers and finds another 50 to save the ball. This is not looking good for Sharif. He has low boost. Cam, 100 tank, goes up to the top left. He's on attack. He gets a reset. He gets a second reset because the first one didn't come through, but Sharif shuts it down and pops a shot in. Is it in? It is in. If that went out, I may have worried a little bit for Sharif there because that would have been 3 open nets. But no, no, no. Sharif does find the goal. It's close. Ooh, Cam. Kickoff advantage. He's going to put this one away. What a solid, strong 50 here by Cam. Cam trying to make him watch it. Cam doing everything he can to maybe get in the mental of Sharif a little bit here. Sharif up. Oh. And game 2 goes to Cam. Wow. All right. Back and forth. Both players showing why they deserve to be here right now. 13 shots, 11 shots. That's nasty, dude. New server. New server, he says. New server. All right, all right, all right. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get a new server going, and then we'll start this right back up. All right. We should be good. I'm imagining so. Go ahead and give it another try. All right, we are back in. Ladies and gentlemen, Sharif on to something with this new server. 44 ping. Doesn't look too bad. And really stepping up. I mean, oh my God, what a save. Whoa. We're getting a little toxic out there in chat. Cam. Oh, no. Reset. Big pop down. Cam goes for it. Sharif. Massive dunk. Could be an opportunity. Nope. Cam does get behind it. Ooh. Sharif finds the breakout, but Cam is going to get there. He's going to find the save. Oh, very awkward. Cam opts to go for a slow, low play. It definitely works out in his favor here. The boost should spawn. There it is. Cam brings it up. What a reset. What a nasty shot. And Cam's going to make him watch it. Cam's going to make him watch it. So we'll watch it with them. We'll watch it with them. Oh, give me 1 second. Sorry about the sound, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, hold on. All right, we are back. We should. Oh, no, I need to fix this again. Okay, we are back. Cam gets behind this, does get one good flick. Sharif brings this one to the sidewall. Cam going for the shot. Opts to go wide. Pops it in. Sharif gets the save. Big pop down. Sharif getting under this. Goes for a monster flick. That was insane. What a flick. Woo. You know what we call that? We call that a dummy flick. Cam gets under this. Sharif follows up nice and tight. Cam brings this a little pop out. This could be an opportunity. He does find it. He finds the corner. Right now, both players going back and forth. Anybody who may be joining us, anybody who may be wondering what's going on right now, this is our grand finals. And Cam tying the series 4-4. We currently are doing a best of 5, and we are already 2 matches in. So, and both players have won. So right now, it's like we're doing a best of 3. Sharif pops this one up high. Gets an awkward touch. Cam bangs this off of the sidewall. Cam goes for the shot, but it is out. Cam keeping on the pressure. Ooh, Sharif does bump Cam, and Sharif grabs the boost. This is going to give Sharif an opportunity here. He does get one flick. Cam keeps the pressure on. Sharif does it right back. Both players going back and forth. Sharif getting under this. Goes for the fake. Opts to not go for the 50, and then gets played out a little bit here. Cam ends up putting it away. Cam gets a pop. Goes for the shot. And Sharif! What a save on the goal line. All right, we've seen this do it. Oh, Sharif immediately shutting down Cam. That is the way. Oh, Cam. Nice flick, but Sharif able to get there in enough time. Sharif opts to go wide. Grab the boost. Very smart play. We've seen Cam go from his half multiple times today. Goes for the reset. Sharif does get a nice solid 50 with him. Sharif goes up high. Cam in an awkward position, but going to be able to get behind this. Give himself a 2-goal lead. Sharif, Cam, solid 50 right in the middle, but Cam is the one that comes out on top. We've seen Cam go to this left wall more times than we've seen any other player. Constantly getting the reset, playing it slow, fakes out his touch, and now Cam going to follow up, grabs the boost. Sharif now very low, but does get a solid 50 to buy himself some time. Opts to stick around, goes for a high flick. Cam gets the touch, just barely saving out the goal, and Sharif here steals the boost. This is going to be really great for Sharif as he pops one down, pops it in, and separates the space between him and Cam. 1 goal difference. Still, though, Cam is in the lead. 28 seconds. This is the Sharif. Yeah, this is Sharif, man. Low 50. This could be an opportunity. Sharif, no, can't get behind it. And this is also Cam. Like, Cam is crazy. Who's the Cam guy? Look him up. Very crazy guy. Very well known. I don't think he's that good. Cam winning game 3. Oh, I lost my connection to Rocket League server. All right, I think we're good again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Sharif versus Cam. Cam on match point. He needs to just win one more, and he's taking home the trophy. He's taking home the money. Sharif still in this tournament, showing an absolute dominant display of Rocket League, but is he going to be able to win this one? Is he going to be able to bring it to game 5? Let's see. Sharif playing it smart. Cam brings this one back, grabs both boosts. Sharif, what a dunk. Cam, though, stealing all of the big boost pads, not letting Sharif have any moment to breathe. And he does find this touch, and Cam actually gets the demo, but it's going to work out because Sharif needs to he's respawning. And Sharif, what a tackle. What an absolute incredible display right there. I mean, that was nasty. What a pre-jump. Every time he sees Cam go into the sky, he immediately jumps up, shuts him down, and that was a great separation between the two. Cam goes for the flick. Cam now pops this one high. What a save by Sharif. Sharif, though, still low on boost. Cam opts to grab all of the boost pads. But look at Sharif sticking around. Oh, this could be it. Cam, though, comes out of the exchange on top because of his boost advantage. I don't think this was necessarily bad for Sharif to stick around, but just hopeful of getting a little bit better flick. But he will take this little bit better 50 here on the kickoff as Sharif now midfield has full boost, goes up, grabs a reset, decides to shoot it, and puts this one away, bringing him back to a 1-goal lead. You're low-key rooting for Cam? So I don't know much about Cam. But I will say that, from my knowledge, Cam is pretty well known in the Rocket League world. He's coming in as the #1 seed. He's the highest ranked MMR player here. Nice shot here by Cam. And now I'm just, from what I've heard, is he's also not everyone's favorite. And I don't know why this may be. I don't know if it's his play style. I don't know if it's things about him. I will say he is very bump heavy. Very bump heavy, very recent. Like, that was very impressive. Very nice shot there by Cam. But I've noticed in the tournament he's went for a lot of air dribble bumps, and I mean, that can always be annoying, but that doesn't mean that you should ever hate on a player just because they bump. I mean, I'm one of the most bump heavy players you'll ever play against, and if it wins you matches, it wins you matches. Cam stepping up. Here we are. 2-2. Our 2-goal lead. Sharif, a little bit over half the game left to keep himself in the tournament. And he goes for the bump on Cam, but Cam somehow still gets out of it. Dude, bumps are still slept on. They've continuously grown, but they're still so slept on. Cam, what a dunk. Sharif pops a good shot down. Now we're just on the back end of the... What a save, Sharif! Oh, my! Sharif has to back out. Has to go get boost. Ooh, that's a monster flick. That was a monster flick. Oh, my. Ah, there he's going. He's got to talk a little smack. Is it still the server? We had to do a server reset. Oh! Woo-wee! Nice save here by Sharif. We got a little smack talking going on. Cam bringing this one up high. Goes for the reset. Sharif needs to play it smart. Does go for the tackle. Sharif should have an opportunity. No, Cam is so fast. Back to this. Sharif does get one touch. Sharif goes for the shot. Sharif putting this one away. At the end of the day, I just want to see a game 5. That's what I want to see. I want to see game 5. Sharif, 2 goals down. 1 minute, 10 seconds remain. A nice solid 50 in Sharif's corner. He is following up, using all of his boost, but does get demoed. This could be it. Cam. No, not able to put this one away. Sharif does pop one far downfield. Cam bangs this off of his sidebar. Cam now goes for the collect, gets a flick. Sharif putting this one away. 4-5, ladies and gentlemen. Cam on match point. Sharif needs to win this if he wants to keep himself locked in. And it's just going. We're going back and forth. Sharif, can he do it? 44 seconds. Sharif with a pretty solid 50. He does get the boost favor. Goes up. Opts to play it low. Goes for one touch. Little flick. Cam keeps the pressure on. Cam finds the demo. 25 seconds remain. Cam, this is it. This could be his moment. Cam finds the touch, brings it up high. 19 seconds remain, and Cam could bring home the victory here. Dude, dang. Sharif pops it down. flick, and then hits the crossbar. Ladies and gentlemen, it hits the crossbar. Cam is going to be your champion, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute crazy match, and he's going to go for a nice little shot here to end it off, and oh, what a monster flick. Holy, that is nasty. Although they're both gone, GG's. Cam and Sharif both bringing home money. But let's be real. That was nasty. Oh my. Sharif, good job. Cam, congratulations. You're bringing home the bigger side of the money, but what an absolute crazy tournament. Thank you everybody for popping. And he did what is saved first. He did what is saved first. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I like the little bit of like friendly banter back and forth. But Cam, you are right. He did what is save first. So congratulations, man. You're bringing home some money. Sharif is also bringing home some money, but you're bringing home the more amount of money. So good job, GG's. We'll reach out and we'll let you know, or figure out the best way to get money, to get you your money. Thank you guys so much for joining. And go GG's. I know, yeah, GG's. But hey, let us know what you think. Cam, we really appreciate it as well. Let us know. Leave us feedback. We want to reach out to some of you guys and get kind of your feedback. Let us know what you guys liked about the tournament. We do have a form right here in chat, so definitely check that out. And like I said, we'll be reaching out to give you guys your money. Let us know what you liked about the tournament. Let us know what you didn't like about the tournament, how you think we can improve. Give us any tips and feedback so that way we can make this better for you guys next time. But thank you all so much for hanging out, being here. Big appreciate. You guys are awesome. Everyone that stuck around for the entirety of the show. Love you guys. And that's going to conclude it. Congratulations on Cam for coming out as the #1 seed and the #1 champion here today. Thank you all so much. Awesome. Super happy to have you. But until next time, keep jamming. Also, make sure you check out any of our socials because we'll have highlights of all of this tournament and we'll be announcing upcoming tournaments. So definitely check out our socials. But again, until next time, keep jamming. Love you all and bye.